foot in the holy water. Just a backseat driver flying undercover. A nice suit and a family name. Says he'll make me a star if I just play the game. But that man doesn't know that I am bulletproof. Keep one foot on the sky and a foot on the road. I'm not doing this to try to make a name. I just like the way it feels on me, the way it looks on me. Still got the fire when you try to be a flood. 'Cause I like the way it feels on me. That little rush, rush, rush of blood. I hear your secrets, I know your plans. Ain't no way out without your blood on my hands. I talk to demons how to scream your name. They always say the best for the businessman. I'm not doing this to try to make a name. I just like the way it feels on me, the way it looks on me. Still got the fire when you try to be a flood. 'Cause I like the way it feels on me. That little rush, rush, rush of blood. That rush of blood. I'll use it for good. That rush of blood. I'll use it for good.
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to your Super Sunday show.
Backseat driver flying.
Live from Manchester Airport, bringing you all of the aviation action until about 1 p.m. today, guys. Get involved in the chat. I want to see the chat flying past. Forget slow mode. How are you all doing, guys? Welcome, welcome. A380's on the taxi out as well, so we'll be bringing you coverage of that. Do not worry. And of course, we have got Mr. Matt Smith on the roof. How you doing, mate?
Morning, everybody.
5-5 from the mods. Thank you very, very much, guys. I hate cutting this song short, you know, but I think we're going to have to do today. Absolutely glorious
Absolute
weather.
banger.
Here's a banger in it. Yeah. Let's just let it play till the A380 lines up, eh?
Yeah.
A380 in the Journey to the Future livery today. Looking awesome in the sun. Quite a muggy day here at the RVP. High level clouds, so it's going to be quite a nice day. Definitely a sticky day, we think, but it's going to be good. It's going to be good. Of course, we've got the Aviation Society commentary team upstairs as well. Big shout out to them, and thanks very much to all the mods as well so far for tuning in to this morning's show. Grey Gusto, a name I've not seen in a long time. How are you doing, mate? I hope you're doing well.
Yes, good morning, everybody. We've got the Emirates A380 Flight 22 heading back to Dubai, kicking the show off today. Journey to the Future special livery as well.
Absolutely. And Brownie not selling out in the slightest, guys.
Yeah, I've got my...
Look at picking up the smart water, like that's what we're talking about. 380 on the roll, there we go. Off it goes. What a great way to start the Super Sunday show. The mighty Kingu.
Epic.
Departing 2-3 right, heading out to Dubai. And an aircraft I haven't seen in a little while, the Corendon 737-800 taxiing out. We did catch the Scandinavian pushing back on MatCam as well as we were starting up today. So that's on the way out as well. But welcome in, everybody. Hope you're all doing well. Hope you're having a great weekend so far as well. Been quite a busy week at Airliners Live HQ. We've got... I think we've released a second video on the Airliners Lounge channel. We've recorded a third, which is currently in edit, and we've half scripted a fourth. So there's a lot going on, guys. Really pushing that pre-recorded content for you guys. Hopefully you're enjoying it. If you are, make sure you head over and just get involved with the comments. We'd really appreciate it. And Matty just following out that A380 for us, looking 10 out of 10. But Brownie's got something in his hand, ladies and gents. I think he really wants to tell you about. So here we go, stand by.
Go on then, might as well. Let's just get it out the way, shall we? What's this, guys? Does anyone know what this could be?
Some of them have already ordered, and it has been shipped as well, so thank you very much, everybody.
This is mine, and I've only just opened it. If Stephen's still got the foam inside. And have a look. It's a travel wallet. So I've actually always kind of wanted one of these and never gotten around to getting one. This one's got RFID protection as well, so if you've got bank cards in there and things, you've got that protection as well. And it's designed for passports and ID, boarding passes, anything travel related. You've got a nice handy loop on here too to hold onto it as well, get it on your bag or easily grab it from your bag. And inside you've got plenty of access to lots of different kind of wallet folders as well, and like you've got like a coin zip there as well for some cash in case you need it wherever you're going.
There's a cash section at the back, just behind the cards section, Andy, as well. And you can put your bank cards in there, and as Andy said, it is RFID protected as well. Thanks to everyone who's ordered those already, guys. Really appreciate that.
For size comparison, like I've got one of them really big smartphones, and obviously look, it just fits fine on the outside there, so obviously you can keep everything together, but mainly it's about, for me, having somewhere where you can put your passport, your boarding pass, your power bank, your IDs, and because for me, like, it's always a pain just having them all in your bag and stuff, and them all, you know, bunched in with a load of other things like your toothpaste or whatever. But yeah, this is excellent. I think it's a bit water resistant as well, which is nice, and it's a really good product, and Airliners Live branded as well. So surprisingly, this isn't that expensive either, to be fair. Like on par with the price you'd pay for a regular one, really. So, I mean, what is it? Is it $15.99, I believe?
Yeah, they're available at airlinerslive.com if you do want to go and get yours. We'll put some links in the chat. They only got added to the stock 2 days ago, I think. So a lot of you guys have already started ordering. They are selling out fast, ladies and gents. If you do want to get yours, make sure you head over and go and grab one. You are supporting the channel as well by ordering your merchandise. And if you are business class, VIP and above, you do get discount on your merch as well, so make sure you make full use of that, guys.
Got a departure now coming up. We've got the Scandinavian Neo heading out to Oslo. It's actually an Irish registered aircraft, this. Scandinavian Connect is the airline name.
It's on its way out to Oslo.
Yeah, a little bit gusty today actually as well.
Yeah,
so
sounds it.
Going to take some getting used to on the camera, but not to worry. A couple of EasyJets heading out to, but first of all, the Corendon, or the Corendon, however you want to pronounce it, heading back to Dalaman.
How are you doing anyway, Matty? What have you been up to this weekend, lad?
Busy week with work this week, mate. Yeah, I've been working a few hours this week at work and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Doing a bit in the garden while we've had the chance. Yeah, bit of a busy week for me, mate. How
enjoying
about you?
Enjoying it. Yeah, not too bad actually. Been busy. Been to the pitches with Mrs. Airliners Live. We've been working quite a bit. We've done a lot of stuff in the office and things. So yeah, I had my dad over for breakfast yesterday. So yeah, just same as you. Oh, I had an evening with my nan as well. Actually, I've not seen my nan for a long time. As she drove up to Manchester. As she's looking to move back to Manchester, which is going to be really cool. She's living in North Wales at the moment.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's been good to spend a bit of time. So yeah, been a bit of a family week and a bit of a work week this week.
And like you say, you went to the pictures, mate. That's a bit of a thing for you.
Yeah. Listen, I've not been to the pictures in 10 years, chat, believe it or not. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure we've mentioned it on the show already. Monday nights I have a bit of a session, try and sort my anxiety out. I have quite a few issues with anxiety. And believe it or not, guys, I've not been to the pictures in 10 years. Because the last time I went, I had a bit of a bad time with anxiety and literally been avoiding it for 10 years. Sounds like a small thing. I know a lot of you guys in the chat maybe go all the time and it doesn't seem like a big thing, but it got made into a big thing because of avoidance. And yeah, we smashed that out the window on Friday night. Went and watched what was it, Transformers. We went and watched. It was quite good actually. It was full of like 1990s hip-hop tunes, which is what I love, all that sort of stuff.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, the soundtrack was great. The film was pretty good as well. So yeah, we had a great time, really good time. And thanks to everyone tuning in today. Aidan, I know you said you're away on holiday at the minute. You flew out on the Lauda. I hope you're having a great time, mate. Thank you very much for tuning in. And a huge thanks to all the support that's coming in on the channel so far, saying it's Clara, I think is the name pronounced there, and welcome to Premium Economy. Thank you very much for supporting the channel. Dan's just upgraded his membership to business class, so you're going to be making full use of that merch discount, mate. Thank you very, very much for that. Sam Hockaday for 15 months, saying not been able to watch properly in a couple of weeks due to work and holiday, so I'm glad to be back. Welcome back, Sam. Mix for 350 returning for 10 months. Looking forward to another great show. Cheers, dude. And Cobblers, welcome back to Premium Economy membership. Thank you very, very much. Logan Air just vacating very loud. Isle of Man. And that's Hop on the way to Paris Charles de Gaulle as well.
Yeah, allegedly it's going to get quite windy today as well. Forecasting gusts of up to 30 knots today during the live show, so could get interesting.
Oh yeah, I forgot you sent me that message. Yeah, it's going to be a little bit windy.
A little bit wobbly.
Can hear it on Matt Smith. Matt, are you still on the roof? Do you need some weights up there? Are you all right?
Just about. Got me heavy boots on today. I should be okay, I think.
Yeah. Cheers, guys, for the messages in the chat as well. And Laurie saying you struggle with movie theatres as well. Yeah, I mean, I never used to. I used to go all... For me, when I used to go on like a first date or something, like movie theatre was the place to go, guys, because you don't have to talk, you know what I mean? So you just take someone there, perfect first date. But yeah, no, it's one that I've been avoiding for a long, long time. So yeah, it was good to get back, and it was good fun actually. Really enjoyed it. And me dad just gifting 5 Airliners Live memberships.
Whoa.
He's worked out how to do it. Let's get some 10. He's been trying for a couple of weeks, guys.
Has he?
But yeah, he's got it working now. We set it up on his iPad. He said he wanted to give back because he's been receiving too many free ones. So there you go, guys. 5 gifted coming in from my dad. Thank you very, very much.
Thank you.
And Terry Edwards also gifting an Airliners Live membership. Cheers, Terry.
This EasyJet A380 off to Munich next.
And Sue Lawson, thank you very, very much, Sue, for Returning, wow, 33 months.
That's crazy.
Is a long, long time. Saying I'm on my holidays in Lanzarote with Jane Chu, but still wouldn't miss watching the airliners live. 33 degrees today. Wow, I hope you're having a great time, guys. I hope you're going to come down to the TAS Fair as well this year. Really looking forward to seeing you guys again.
Looks like she's going into the engine run-up bay. Yeah, I believe that's Alpha India by the looks of it. She's had even more issues lately. I think last night, didn't she have a bit of an emergency again? If that is Alpha India, that is. It might not be.
It is.
Yeah, just catching a glimpse of the reg there. She sadly is having more technical problems. She's the oldest of the 757 fleet here at Manchester Airport. I think she's about 35 years old these days, maybe pushing 36. And still flies, obviously first registered back in the 80s. Flies every day here at Manchester, but increasingly getting some teething problems with her. Nothing serious, but has required a bit of maintenance here and there. And it's hopefully something that doesn't become too much of an ongoing problem for her.
Yeah, keeping fingers crossed for that one. We don't want to see any of those 757s go just yet, chat. But again, a massive thank you to Dan Arthur, who's just returned for 19 months, saying, watching on my break, lads, living the Aldi dream. I love this channel. Keep up the hard work. It's truly unmatched. Dan, thank you very much, mate. We love Aldi as well.
Yes.
Big up the Aldi steaks. They are the best steaks you can get on the planet.
Aldi is great.
Aldi is 10 out of 10. Hashtag not sponsored. Madeira Airport Spotting. Welcome, guys. Saying good morning from Madeira in Portugal. Welcome, guys. An awesome channel. We have you on in the office a lot. We do enjoy your broadcast. Thank you very much for tuning in today.
Yep.
And Michael Holland just returning for the 1 year with the red tail badge. An absolute legend. Thank you very much, Michael. Saying 1 year already. Great work as always, lads. Thank you very, very much. Really appreciate that. And thank you for all those ordering your travel wallets as well, guys. My phone has not stopped buzzing since Andy showed them on stream. I know we do sort of push our merch a bit on the show, but it's because it helps the channel a lot.
Yep.
Obviously, the channel benefits from merchandise. We're not going to lie to you guys. Obviously, the channel does need to make money to cover the cost of the streams. We're not going to pretend that the channel doesn't need to make money. And by you guys ordering merchandise, at least you're getting something back as well for supporting the channel at the same time. And we always try to make sure that the products that we're selling to you guys are the very best quality as well. That's why we order it and we check it all out ourselves before it even gets listed on the website. We get proof sent through, and then we pack it and ship it all by ourselves as well to make sure that it's packed properly and it arrives nicely with you guys. We don't want a third-party company looking after it and giving you guys bad products and bad service. So everything, emails, shipping, updates, all of that is either me or Andy. And I hope you are enjoying your merch, because a lot of you guys have been ordering it recently. So thank you very, very much. Like I say, it does help the channel, and a lot of it does get reinvested into the channel as well, guys. So yeah, again, a massive, massive thank you to everybody. If you do want to get your travel wallet, there is limited stock available at airlinerslive.com, so head over there as well, guys.
Urini Air Services heading back to Guernsey. This ATR 72. Not a long flight at all. Only 236 nautical miles.
Paul Clark, more are on the way. Do not panic. More are on the way. They'll be announced as soon as we receive them and check them.
Yeah, real gusty today, but it's pretty much a headwind, especially the gusts are headwinds, so that's why you're not seeing it too much on the aircraft. I mean, from that windsock, it looks more like a crosswind, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely blowing into your mic quite a bit.
Yeah.
So it's definitely breezy, blowing in our direction.
Another aircraft coming in, though. Let's see if them gusts are particularly noticeable. We've got a Portuguese airline coming in. TAP coming in from Lisbon, flight 1314, 1314. Charlie Sierra, Tango Papa Sierra on the reg of this Embraer E190.
Carwyn Davies, hello. Thank you very much for tuning in. Hope you're well as well. We're doing great, mate. Thank you very much. Tony Rivers, great to see you. Thank you for tuning in. And Paula saying, hi, how are you doing today, boys? I'm watching this Sunday afternoon. It's 5:16 p.m. where you are. Nice, Paula. Thank you very much for tuning in. A bit of evening entertainment for you today, then.
Yeah, I assume you're over in the Australias, maybe?
And Aidan saying the Airliners Live cap is the best quality baseball cap I've ever bought. It feels great to wear. That's really good news, mate, because honestly I've been wearing mine for a year and a half and it's still absolutely spot on. Do you do the commentating at the National Speedway Stadium? I wish, mate. No, we do not.
That would be cool.
That would be cool. Well, listen, if there's a spot available, give us a shout.
Wouldn't know what we're talking about. But
Joanne Hartley, I responded to you yesterday, didn't I? And then you've sent me your address, right? Was that you, Joanne? Yes, it was Joanne. Yeah, I've got that email flagged. Don't panic, I can see it in our inbox flagged, and as soon as I'm back in the office tomorrow morning, I'll get a shipping price for you and then I'll send an order over to you. But I've already reserved your stock for you though, so don't panic about that, you won't miss out.
Watermelon Airlines Embraer. Decent landing here at Manchester Airport.
Okay, that one is definitely going uphill.
Yeah.
That's not my eyes this week.
Yeah, I see that.
That's not my eyes this week.
I must admit, I was in a bit of a hurry.
Yeah, it was. There's no giveaway today, Paula. No giveaway today.
Got my camera in now.
Squeaky brake. Sounds like a train.
But a huge thanks to Gemini Jets for supporting our channel for the last 2 weeks on the giveaways. Really appreciate that, guys. I know a couple of you received yours already.
Yeah, big fans of Gemini Jets, as we are.
That external mic, can you just like turn it anti-clockwise by about, I don't know, 20, 30 degrees? And see if
it is properly windy up here.
That's one thing. I'm just thinking, just turn the diaphragm away from the wind, maybe, and see if that helps. And Carl saying this live is what Sundays are about. Thank you very much.
Oh, cheers.
And Irish Vodka saying, is there any plans to restock the lanyards? Let me just pause the show. Guys, don't panic. More lanyards are on the way. They will be added to the website as soon as we receive them, check them. More are on the way, and we are reserving stock for the task fair as well. So don't panic. If you've not got your lanyard, they're coming, guys. Don't panic about that.
They just sell out immediately, don't they?
Yeah.
It's mad.
Trevor Bolton upgrading to first class membership. Thank you very much, Trevor. That's awesome, mate. Really appreciate that. Thank you very, very much.
Nice smart tap there, Tap Express. Obviously a subsidiary of the Portuguese flag carrier. Operates here at Manchester Airport. Back on 2-3s again for the first Sunday for a while. And it's nice to have that change, really. Obviously, new runway times are in place. I believe that is as a result of shortage of staff, I've heard, regarding the ATC tower. So to work more effectively, they kind of reduced the hours of runway 2, or changed the hours in general, to be fair, reorganised it a little bit. As you know, we used to get single runway ops for the whole of the Sunday show, which was really, really nice. Now, I suppose it's a nice bit of variety. We get dual runway ops from 11 a.m. here in the UK, which is in about 40 minutes from now. You'll see the second runway open, which when we're on 2-3s is great because we actually, from this vantage point, can see both runways very clearly. So, especially the larger aircraft over there. So, hopefully before then we get some cool heavy movements. We had the A380 departing on runway 1 earlier. And then obviously we got MACCAM over on the apron, which is not visible from any spotting location here on the main airfield. So that adds a completely new layer of view that we get of the aircraft action. So he's capturing the pushbacks over at Terminal 1 and Terminal 2. and he's capturing the taxiing action as well as all the ground ops that you see around the aircraft as well. That particular location used to be home to the original, give or take, Manchester Airport viewing terraces back many moons ago, which closed, I think, a good few decades ago now. And ever since then, here in the 2000s especially, we've had the advent of the aviation viewing park, also known now as the Runway Visitor Park. That's why some people call it the AVP still sometimes, whereas we refer to the RVP, which is its current name, and that is, well, where we are now. Epic location where you can see the whole airfield, panoramic view, both runways, and it's great.
Yeah, look at this view on Matcam as well. This jet to undertow on the way into the stand. As some bloke who travels a lot sends in a £10 donation. Thanks for supporting the channel, mate. Saying just bought a travel wallet, might find a use for it. Yes, you're the guy, you will find a use for it, mate. And to be fair, you're our guinea pig for how long it lasts as well. So thank you very much for purchasing one of those, saying flying on the Dornier on Tuesday. Can't wait. Nice, dude. That's going to be awesome.
I'm excited to see your video. If you are doing a video, I assume you are.
Yeah. Thank you very much for, again, supporting the channel with the donation and the merch purchase as well. Q8's an A330 today. Cheers, Carwin. Yeah, we'll keep an eye open for that.
Yeah, I've heard the Air Transat.
Yeah.
Is this still going to be an A330-300? If so, I don't think I've seen one of them before at Manchester. I've definitely seen the 200 series. Anyway, we've got a Ryanair 737 MAX 8-200 off to Santander.
Yeah, give us an up click as well when you can.
Yep.
Hey, Lords who travel, at least you're in now, mate. Thank you very much for tuning in today. Hope you're doing well.
Welcome on. Hope you're settling in nicely.
Oh, look at this Hainan A330 undertow as well. Matt, you're getting all the views this morning, kidder.
Looking good this morning, mate. All the heavies getting moved off the remote stand there. Looking good.
Yeah, really busy. Looking good.
Yeah, we should see that Hainan.
Oh,
go on.
Sorry, as Andy mentioned, though, you can feel that breeze just slowly picking up here. You can slowly feel it, yeah.
We are expecting wind, aren't we, and rain this afternoon. Yeah. I think we're going to dodge it on the show, though, hopefully. And just a message in the chat saying, if I order a travel wallet, will it be with me before the 7th of July?
That's quite a long way away, yeah.
That is a long time away, isn't it? Let me just check.
Assuming it's not like an international...
Yeah, mate, if you're in the UK, absolutely. If you ordered a travel wallet today, it'd be with you Wednesday, most probably. Wednesday or Thursday, max. So, yeah, absolutely.
KLM, Dutch Pride coming in next from Amsterdam Schiphol Airport. KLM flight 1073. Papa Hotel Bravo X-Ray Kilo on the reg.
Welcome, Robert. Tuning in whilst doing the ironing. Listen, at least you got something good on the TV there, Rob.
Yes. Oh, there you go. Float.
There we go. It's down eventually for the 737. Was just double checking then. Wasn't sure if he was going to give it another go. The 738 into Amsterdam. Very awesome, Paul. Hope you have a great trip.
Yeah, and I did, you guys might have seen in the VIP lounge, I made a little post. Obviously, the VIP lounge is our exclusive members Facebook group. You're all more than welcome to join if you are a paying member of Airliners Live on any platform. I just updated the rules to clarify that a lot of people are a bit confused as to whether they can promote their own work that's aviation related, whether that's their own photography or their own YouTube channel or videos, and just kind of clarifying that you're more than welcome to. I mean, if you are someone who does travel vlogs or anything like arts and crafty or designy with aviation or flight sim, get it shared in there, but the only kind of caveat is just make sure you're giving back what you're putting in, so don't just use it as a self-promotion platform. For the vast majority of people I know, you're already put a lot in. You engage with other posts. You help other people out. You know, share or watch other people's content and engage with other people's photos and stuff. That's fine. Just a little bit of that, and that's what makes it a great community and lets us be able to all promote our own aviation bits and bobs.
That EasyJet Neo out to Sharm el Sheikh.
Yeah, one of the longest routes for EasyJet out of Manchester Airport.
And Chris, thank you very much, dude, saying Sunday mornings are airliners live.
Hey.
Mate, is that our next tagline for the Super Sunday shows?
Yes.
Mods, let's write that one down. Chris, you can't copyright it. You've said it here now. Hey, good luck, Danny. Good luck, mate. Saying, keep my fingers crossed that I soon may be getting my dream job working for Jet2 as an aircraft engineer. Hopefully meaning hands-on experience with the 7.5. So good luck to you, mate.
Yeah, good luck. Best of luck. And speaking of Jet2, me, Sam and Dakota have booked a little family trip for this summer with Jet2. I'll tell you about that in a moment. Another Scandinavian departing there.
Yeah, that one out to Copenhagen, CRJ 900.
Yeah, great airline to fly with. We've booked, a little trip. Obviously, this summer, we don't really have anything chill booked. And I think everyone, if you're someone who is fortunate enough to go on some kind of holiday at least once a year, you should definitely aspire to, especially in today's day and age, have a bit of a chill. And we have incredibly busy lives at the moment. Like all weekend, we've just been mad busy. We actually fell asleep watching TV yesterday. Both me and Sam, and Dakota was already having a nap. So, we have a chill booked in August. We're going to Mallorca with Jet2, and we've actually timed it. It's only a couple of nights. It's a nice little cheap getaway. The usual sort, low to high on price, but it's quite a nice value place. And the aircraft we're flying on particularly stand out because just looking at the seat map with Jet2, it's given us the seat map for going out a 757 and coming back an A330-300 series.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
No
so
way.
We were on the fence about whether we should book it or not. And then we seen that, and it was very similar to Zakynthos last year, where we were on the fence again. We had some Jet2 vouchers as well. I always tend to collect and things, so the whole package was quite cheap. The only downside, I was telling Matt about it, is I forget the name of the resort. Even Matt probably remembers because we were telling him, and I forgot. The town. It's on the other side of the island to the airport. And it's not a small island, is it? It's not a big island, but
big enough.
Big enough. And the coach transfer is looking
transfer.
I'm not looking forward to it.
How long?
About 2 hours each way.
No way.
So after a 2.5 hour flight, getting your bags, going through immigration, and then sat down. And I think you're the same, Martin, where I get a bit motion sick on like buses and stuff, and buses are probably the worst. For some reason, planes, trains, boats.
Weirdly enough, I'm okay on coaches.
Oh, yeah?
I'm all right on coaches, yeah. It's, I think it's mainly for me, it's only when I'm in the back of a car. That's the worst one. If I'm in the back of the car and I got the seat, if I'm in the back of the car and I'm sat in the middle and I can see out, I'm all right.
Yeah.
But if I've got a seat in front of me or something, like Jen's nuts. She'll be in the car, and we went to Anglesey for a couple of nights last week. We literally 2 hours drive from here. We just go there, stay overnight, and just chill. And she literally sits in the car working on a laptop. She's reading books and everything. Mate, if I even try and watch a stream or anything on my phone, that's it. It sends me west.
Yeah, I'm the same. Yeah, and flying on light aircraft as well makes me a bit dizzy, but that's obviously very bumpy usually. And yeah, flying on commercial airline is fine though. Maybe a bit of turbulence is a bit weird, but we are tempted, and it's not that much actually. Just to hire a car, because that will reduce the journey time to about 50 minutes.
Mate, mate, just do it.
I know Matt said the exact same
Just
thing.
do it. Like you're thinking now, like, oh, is it worth it? Is it not worth it? Trust me, like.
Just do it.
When you get there,
Yeah.
you're just gonna be like, you know what, this was worth whatever, because you're gonna half the journey time there and back, which is great anyway.
Yeah.
But just for while you're there as well, you're gonna be able to like go to different places and drive out. Like absolutely do it. Just get one of them really cheap hire cars,
Fiat
like
500.
the Fiat 5s or the Renault Clios or something like that. And just absolutely do it. Don't even think twice about it.
Yeah, people in the chat are recommending it. And Dave saying, my daughter had a 3-hour transfer from Palma with a 3-year-old as well. Well, we've got a 3-year-old as well. So, I think it's quite essential, really. And, you know, fair play to Jet2. Obviously, it comes as part of the package. So they do the transfer. And majority of the time, it's relatively okay. Like an hour is usually the longest you'll get. But when you're going to like Turkey especially, has anyone ever had like a long transfer to Turkey? Because that country is huge.
Yeah.
Is that what you had, Matt? Was it a long one there?
Yes. Yeah, so our journey consisted of going from Antalya, and we decided foolishly to book a resort in like Alanya, which is like 2 hours further down the coast from Antalya.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, schoolboy era that day.
But then the coach is stopping and starting, and everyone's getting off before you, and you're like,
yeah.
Are you doing that thing where you're pulling up and you see the hotel's rubbish? You're like, oh, I hope that's not my hotel. I hope it's not mine. And someone gets off like,
yeah, absolutely.
and then the guy on the tannoy is like, Matt Cam Smith.
I'm glad I'm not staying there.
Smith, please report to the front of the coach, please. Matthew.
Matt Cam Smith, please.
Matt Cam Eagle-Eye Smith, please.
That's his birth name, by the way, Matt Cam Smith, by the way.
Yeah.
Paul,
thank you very much, dude, for gifting, for donating $1.99 to the channel. Absolute legend. Thank you very, very much, Paul. Thanks for sending that donation in.
And you know how people...
Yeah, I think like an hour, me personally, I think an hour transfer should be like the ballpark limit.
I think so too.
Anything above that's just...
Especially with kids as well,
Absolutely,
because it's one thing doing it yourself, but then you've got like a restless child who just needs some kind of visual stimulation or something like, and you can't. I feel bad just letting Dakota just watch the tablet for hours, you know, because it's not very social, is it? It's not very like. It's a bit not mean because obviously they're not going to get bored, but it's a bit like
convenience.
Yeah. Whereas I like her doing stuff. I like her.
Yeah, that's it. And my dad's saying as well on the way back, you know, you're going to be sat on the coach waiting for the one family who's not turned up yet as well to get on the coach. And they turn up and they've just got out the pool, they're still wet and everything.
Getting their money's worth. They also drop you off quite early as well, back at the airport, so you actually miss a few hours of the day. So at least with your own car, you could kind of just get there like...
That for me is one thing I don't like about holidays if you're departing in the afternoon, because you have to check out in the morning. So then you're kind of like in limbo, like you can't do anything, you can't go anywhere.
But especially if it's at the night, like you've got to wait all day and all evening.
Yeah. Yo, Hinchy, thanks for joining the Airliners Live Tier 1 crew on Twitch. You've actually been there for 10 months, apparently.
Yo.
Listen, Hinchy, where's Elvatex, mate? Have you sorted it out yet? Come on, me and John Boy are waiting to join the beta squad. Listen, you've got how many hours until we get home? I'll give you 4 hours to sort it out, Hinchy. Come on, you're the man. I'll wait for that little Discord message to ping up with the beta access, yeah? Guys, you are absolutely nuts as well. We have had 20 merch orders since we went live today.
Whoa!
You guys are crazy. Thank you very, very much, everybody. We are all joining together to ruin the post office life.
Yeah, she wasn't too bad the other day, was she?
She was okay the other day, considering we dropped off about 150 parcels. Well, it was probably closer to 200, actually.
Yeah.
She didn't speak to us, but she didn't huff and puff either. So I think we're making progress, chat.
Yes.
That's a win in my book. Yeah, Hinchy, good lad. Me and John, separately.
I just get a vision of like as soon as you go in the post office with all in boxes and stuff, I just get a vision of everyone working at the post office just diving for cover like, don't see them, get out of the way, get out of the way.
Well, she usually just opens the thing and sighs and then just goes, oh, you're right. I'm sorry.
See the look of dread on her face.
I feel like I
when you
need to bring her a bunch of flowers or something every time I go.
I'm sorry for giving you business. Spending a fortune on postage every week. And next arrival, we got an Air France A380 coming in.
Let's go.
Ooh.
300 series.
Give her some free merch. Joanna, she'd probably set it on fire.
She would not want to see some airliners live merch. Probably sick of the logos.
Yeah, well. When we go, we're super happy, try and be dead nice and polite to ask her if she's having a great day and all that. So we're trying, guys. We're chipping away.
Maybe she's just shy. Maybe she watches.
Well, she's not shy to have a go at us, is she? Easy, good morning to you. Hope you're doing well. Great to see you. And ladies and gents, I've got some 10 out of 10s in the chat. He's probably not watching because he had a bit of a mad night last night. But let's get a very big happy birthday to our mate from South Africa, Enrico. It was his birthday last night. And let's just say he was live streaming, just having maybe a few too many shots at home. And he literally had a sort of big barbecue, huge barbecue and shots and everything like that on his birthday. Hope he had a great day. Imagine being in the queue behind me. But this is the thing. There's nothing I can do. They don't give us a manifest or anything. You have to scan every single one of them.
Beautiful airliner. The A320. Coming in from Paris, Charles de Gaulle.
There we go.
And that's why we love it.
I'll be looking for one of these at the TAS Fair this year, chat.
Air France A220.
Absolutely.
Yeah, they are very nice looking planes.
Might make myself a little A220 fleet, maybe.
Air Baltic, Air France. Would you ever get like some E2s, or are you just?
No, I'm not going to E2 land. I'm gonna sell out. I do love the A220s a lot more than the E2s, absolutely.
Yeah.
Lots of Wookiees in the chat as well.
Yeah, nice pair of Wookiees on board. That A220. I know Airbus are also looking for an engine manufacturer to make a alternative engine option for that. Obviously, you only have the one engine option for the A220 as a buyer of the aircraft, which is the Pratt & Whitney 1000 series engines. 1100 Gs. And, well, we're not complaining about that. And they are great engines. They had a few issues when they had the first round of aircraft being built and delivered to Swiss, which was the delivery, the what do you call that, inaugural delivery customer. And they had to ground a couple of them as well as a result. But subsequently, that's been resolved, it seems. And now it seems like the A220 is absolutely bossing it.
Yeah, absolutely love the 220. A massive thanks to Carl Wynne Davies for the $2 New Zealand donation. Really appreciate that, mate. And FaZe Cloud returning for 8 months. FaZe have fell off, man. Fell off. Saying hello, on the 29th of July, I'll be flying out to Manchester from Paphos with TUI. Keep up the good work. Thank you very much, dude. Yeah, we'll be keeping an eye on that one, I'm sure.
Enjoy.
Hope you have a great trip, and yeah, if you can have a word with FaZe and get them to book their ideas up on the Counter-Strike, that'll be lovely. Lyndon929, thank you very much for tuning in, and Miss Glamour, cheers for gifting an Airliners Live memberships as well. We're only 11 likes away from 500 as well, team, so if you can smash that like button for us, that'll help us out a lot.
Thank you.
And there's the Air France on Matcam looking 10 out of 10.
Yeah, it's a great looking airliner, the A220 as well. Obviously, it's not actually designed by Airbus. It's actually a Bombardier designed aircraft. And as a result, it has a lot of controls in the flight deck built by them, or designed by them, should I say. Also, the speed at which they can roll out the A220s to the customers is a lot lower than the A320s at the moment. It's almost double. I can't remember what facilities they use. I think they are using the Alabama facility and one in Canada as well, which also manufacture the A320s. And obviously the A320s are manufactured all across the world, so they have a manufacturing site in Europe as well. And they even have one in China these days. And they can roll out A320s like no tomorrow. Whereas the A220s have a bit of a dilemma on their hand. They're a little bit too slow in comparison to roll out. Hence why we're not seeing them flooding the market so quick. But for like small regional or shortish flights, and you know, just general flexible, skinny flights, the 220 just dominates.
Right. Absolutely. And I tell you now, chat. Obviously, I was mentioning earlier on tackling a few things, having me sessions, all that. When it comes to the point where I'm getting on a plane,
Yeah.
220 is going to be numero uno.
Okay.
Guys. 220, so we're going to keep an eye out. That's the plan. Having a look for a nice 220 flight.
You could do Air France then. That'd probably be the most reasonable, I think.
Yeah.
Swiss can be a bit pricey.
Oh,
And
I don't mind. I'm gonna save up and just make the most of it, man. I've not been on the plane in 16 years.
Wow. Okay.
Maybe.
Yeah.
15 years, something like that. Para saying, getting my GTA RP in, but can't miss an airliner's live priorities. Hey, Para, nice one, dude. I love a bit of GTA RP. I'm a massive, massive fan. Let me know in the chat who you watch, if you're watching or if you're actually doing it yourself as well. I am a massive, massive fan. And Sam Wowowooa dropping a mega bonk donation to the channel. Sam, that is huge. Thank you so much, mate. Saying I had a nice bonus from work. Congratulations. And I thought I would share a bit of it with you guys to keep up the fab work you do, mate. That's very, very kind of you, mate. Thank you very, very much for that. And listen, congratulations on the bonus as well. Keep smashing it. And cheers for thinking about the channel, mate. That's very, very kind of you. You didn't have to do that. Thank you, dude. Huge £50 donation coming in. And Annika, thank you very much for the Airliners Live gifted membership as well. Thank you very much for that. Really appreciate that. That's gone to Doctor on Board. Let's get some Airliners Live hearts in the chat as well for Sam. That's a very kind thing to do, mate. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it.
Nice, Paul. Just booked Mexico next year on the TUI Dreamliner. Nice, dude.
Amazing.
And Hursty saying, my friend's coming into Manchester today. Nice, dude. On an Air Med flight. An Air Med flight? What's one of them? Yeah, Joanne, it's not, and it kind of confuses a lot of people. Everyone goes, oh, you must be scared of flying. I'm not scared of flying. I actually really like flying. I don't like being on a plane and the thought of not being able to get off it if I want. That's the thing. I'm not worried about crashing or flying or being up high or anything like that. It's being, I guess, locked in somewhere, I think. That's where you feel like you can't get out. That's the thing that I don't like.
Yeah.
And that kind of translates into a lot of different situations as well. So, that's it. It's not really, I guess, a fear of flying as such, because I actually really like flying.
Yeah.
But it's a weird one. I'm a weird one. Jen says I'm broken. So there you go, chap. Just call me Mr. Broken from now.
I think just building up, and just because it's like with the cinema, isn't it? It's like, you know, at first glance, it's like I don't really want to do that, and then obviously you just work your way up to it, and
yeah, that's it.
Take steps.
Yeah, that's it, mate. And like you say, with anything, you just have to kind of like take it one step at a time and try things. And the one thing I've learned, kind of while we're on the subject of it, is avoidance like plays a massive part in anxiety. Like I've always my safety thing has always been, right, well, I didn't enjoy that or I didn't have a good time there, so I'm going to avoid it. So, and then what happens is you build up all these different avoidances, and all of a sudden you just stop doing anything. You know what I mean? And you got to like just go and, right, I'll tackle that thing. I feel like I can do that thing this time. Now I'm going to do this thing, and just like slowly build it up like that. So that's the way to do it.
Yeah, I think everyone experiences that in anything that's fairly new, but obviously there's just different tolerances of it. You know, some people get it really bad. I think another problem with flying as well, with that kind of anxiety, would be like, you don't just get there and step on the plane. You've got to like go through security and spend like 2 hours.
Yeah.
And I can imagine that could like manifest a lot of kind of anxieties and stuff. And it's probably the same with any kind of fear of flying. That kind of 2 hours or however long you're there for could probably really build up in your head, and it gets quite anxious, really. And
yeah, the thing is for me is, there is a lot of wind noise. It's because Andy's thing's not on.
It just blew off.
Oh, is it? Where is it?
It's been that windy over there somewhere. I don't know.
Right, I'm going to go and try and find it.
Yeah. Go downwind, you'll find it.
But yeah, I'll go and fix that for you, chap.
It's very
one
windy,
last
guys.
thing to say on it was, for me, mine's always like whatever's happening. So for me, if there's a long build up to doing something, I get 10 times worse.
Yeah.
So for me, I have to just get up and go, and I'm all right. But like you say, with going on the plane and stuff, like you say, you've got to get there 2 hours before. You're sitting, you're waiting, and then once you've gone through security, you can't really get back out again. You know, so it's kind of like that's a huge thing for me. That is a huge one. But stand by, chat. I'm going to go and find Andy's. I'm going to find Andy's hairy muff around the tower somewhere.
Yeah, it's that windy it blew off. I don't know if that was on camera. It never has done that before, though. Even like the storms. It was just because the wind's behind me, but it is pretty darn windy, folks. Have a look at the windsock, and it's going to get windier as the day goes on. That is almost completely, fully horizontal. So yeah, it's a little bit choppy. That was quick. It escaped. Hey. Right, get it on nice and close to my face so it's not going to move.
Mate, suits you.
Do I suit facial hair? I should grow some facial hair, shouldn't I?
Mate, I'll tell you what, So, chat, I was going for like full beard hype. I was trying to grow a beard and just keep it going. Obviously, as you can tell, it's going really well. I got a bit bored, and my hay fever started getting a bit bad. So I had a shaved it all off. But my electric shaver was flat. So I went out and bought a proper razor and all the proper stuff, like all the cream you put on your face and this, that, the other. Mate, I am loving it. I'm a proper fan, proper razor shave fan now.
Nice.
That's it. I'm going to be clean shaven. You're not going to see, well, a little bit of stubble, a little bit of this and that. But, mate, even Jen saying, oh, your face is dead soft. I'm like, oh, you know what I mean? That's it. I'm a clean shaven guy now.
There you go. Transition has been done.
It is.
Oh, look,
I'm a new man.
She's already coming out of the engine test bay, the 757 we seen earlier, which didn't really hear much.
Yeah, that should sound a lot better now, guys.
It does. I can tell already.
And Jawed Latif tuning in from sunny Old Trafford, not far from Manchester Airport. Nice one, dude. Thank you very much for tuning in. And Hayden, thank you very much for the £5 donation, saying, Martin, I've been on the same journey with anxiety and depression. I'll ping you an email. You're a legend no matter what. Thank you, Hayden. Yeah, appreciate it, mate. I think a lot of people do go through it, And when I've been having my sessions, some of the stuff that I thought was like, oh, I don't really want to say that because it's probably only me. She's like, you know how many people have told me that this week? And it's like, wow, you just don't realise how many people are doing it, you know. It's but it's good. It's a good chance to learn and a good chance to try and sort it all out. So, yeah, keep rocking and rolling. That's what we say, guys.
Yeah, I don't think... See, I didn't realise this, guys, but I used to have a really fat face. Like, looking back at photos of me back in just a year ago, I looked proper thick, like, proper, like, cheeks, or, like, you know, I was like, how on earth did I look that fat and nobody even thought it? I didn't even think it, like, and then you lose a bit of weight just over the case of a year, and it's like, wow, a massive difference. And I think a lot of my facial hair was always to cover that kind of fat face, but I don't think I'm ready to go clean shaven.
You're not going to go clean shaven yet?
Maybe I could try it. I don't know.
Have a go. See how you feel.
Part of my image in it. I don't think people would even recognise me if I had a shave at this point. I don't think I would. I think I'd scare myself too much.
Yeah. It is a weird feel. I must admit, a couple of times, because I kind of, when my hair was a bit long, I used to kind of just play with it. Sometimes you might have heard me on stream. I was just like, just playing with it, twisting it, this, that, the other. And for the first couple of days, I'd go like, it's just all gone. How about you, mate? Have you ever grown a beard, Matty boy?
I get to this stage, mate, after about 3 weeks of trying it and stuff, and then just that itchiness takes over me, and I can't do it, mate. I can't go.
Just gets too itchy.
Just gets too irritating for me, mate. I'm a wet shave guy as well. I tried all that dry shaving like for about a month or so, and then thought, nah, this isn't for me. Get me back on the Gillette, mate. Wet shave all the way.
Yeah, so you're doing what I'm doing then, because I've never done wet shaving. I've always used a beard trimmer. But honestly, like my skin on my face, I was getting like a lot of dry skin and stuff. Like now, it's a lot better doing that.
You don't feel like with a beard trimmer, like though, it feels like it's pulling your hair rather than cutting it and stuff like that. It feels like it's yanking at your hair and pulling out your face, like, you know.
Yeah, well, there you go. At least we're sorted. Me and Matt looking fresh. Baby bum faces.
Manicure, any manicuring issues, food manicuring issues.
Listen, anything you want to know, guys, tune into Airliners Live. You know what I mean?
I'll try and find a photo of me with a fat face as well, because it's quite entertaining.
Hey, Tom, don't worry, dude. It is in the car. I am on the ball, mate. The ball.
From Istanbul, it's about 45 minutes or so away. It's not taken off yet, so it's to arriving. You will have a chance to take it off. I mentioned Istanbul was a very good...
Wow, well done, Power. Well done, mate. Big up that. Present 10 out of 10's in the chat for Power. Absolutely smashing his anxiety out of the world, mate.
Nice.
Said he was struggling, and then when his dad passed, something clicked, and now he's just been to like the US like 4 times.
Wow.
Mate, what a legend. Well done, dude.
That's crazy.
Yeah, Amy Rose, that is the worst thing, yeah. I completely understand that. And like I say, it's not just you either, like it builds up when you avoid things, and you just have to tackle them one at a time. Or if you can't tackle them, one thing I didn't do this because I didn't feel like I needed to. When we spoke about like tackling going to the pitches, for example. But what she said you could have done was, rather than just say, right, I'm going to go and watch a film today, just go there and see what's on and then leave. And it's kind of like gradual exposure, so you don't have to just go full send it straight in there. You can literally just take it like a step at a time. And then you can say, right, I'm going to watch the film, but I can leave whenever I want, sort of thing. Like just take it as a step, basically. But I kind of felt on the day that I was doing all right, so I just kind of stayed for the full thing. But I think a lot of the time with people who've got a similar thing to what I've got, it's not the actual fear of doing it. It's not the actual doing it that's the issue. It's the fear of going to do it, I think. Which is the hard part. And once you're actually there, most of the time, I find that I actually enjoy it.
Pegasus A320 Neo Kia just touched down on 23 right at Manchester Airport. Loads of Pegasus flights at Manchester these days.
Easy saying, my cousin keeps trying to grow a beard, and I keep telling him that those 15 hairs won't ever make a beard. And there's the Pegasus A380 Neo. That's in from Istanbul. Beautiful aircraft. And Andy, if you've not done so yet, Battle Bit is 10 out of 10.
Nice.
And it's only a 2 gig download as well.
Yeah, I might get it on... give it a play on tomorrow, I guess.
Yeah, I was playing it all day yesterday, and yeah, really, really good fun.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's it, Amy. Yeah, so just taking it a step at a time. Yeah, you're smashing it, Amy. Keep smashing it. But I think that's one of the main things about this channel, is it's not all about aviation. I know a lot of you guys are here for the aviation, but for us it's all about the community, and sometimes topics like this come up, other topics come up. Maybe we're talking about what everyone's having for dinner today, or where everyone's going on holiday, or sometimes we get good news, sad news, things like this, and the community's here. And for everyone who is in the chat, don't be worried about talking about anything that you think you want to talk about in the community, guys. As long as we try and stay away from politics and things like that. But we are open to just really building a great community here on the channel. I think by people being sort of open and honest about things is a really good start to that as well. And Jill wants to give a massive, massive shout out to friends Nigel and Barbara, who are on their way out on EasyJet anytime now. They've been delayed 3 hours on their Italy flight. No way. Huge shout out to those guys. And Ludmilla saying, I'm here for the cooking tips. Love it.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah, I'll show you a picture, by the way, of me. I wonder if this will pick up on my camera. I can't really tell, but how visible is that?
You're going to have to bring it closer, I think. Try and like...
In that case, after...
What? Whoa, no way,
Yeah.
mate.
Yeah.
Mate, I'm not being snide, but you actually look like you've got one of them Instagram filters.
It looks
on.
like a filter, doesn't it?
It looks
doesn't
like
look
a
real.
filter. I saw a picture of me similar to that, you know, when we were up at the airport pub.
Yeah.
And when I've looked at it, I thought, is that a filter?
Yeah.
And I've looked at it, and I'm not 100% sure. I don't know.
Surely not. Unless you did it to yourself. But, I mean, I wasn't eating great up until then, and since April last year, I just started eating a lot better, and yeah, you just naturally get back into shape, you know, just to avoid ordering food in, avoid fast food.
Nope.
Avoid sugar. I don't know. It's just
nope.
And obviously these days I'm on a no carb diet, and that too is I don't know.
Oh, Jen, not another one. Not another one. I think it's just the heat, Jen, to be honest. Just have a nice drink of water and have a sleep.
Yeah, biggest cause of headaches? Dehydration. 2 litres minimum a day of water.
And it's NetJets Europe aircraft in from Palma de Mallorca, Phenom 200.
Nice looking plane. Another Portuguese reg business jet. And on the taxi out, we got a Lufthansa. Another bit of good news, guys, as well, for the Super Sunday show. From July, allegedly, Cathay Pacific will be operating their A350 flight to Hong Kong every single day here at Manchester Airport, which means that we'll be catching it on the Super Sunday show, as well as when we go back to the regular, we'll potentially get it on the midweek show when we change the times back. But obviously, the main significant improvement is we'll get another A350 on the Sunday show.
Beautiful.
From, July. So is that going to be from the next Sunday? It is, yeah. So, although, next week, guys, we're not live on Sunday. We're live on Saturday.
Oh, yeah.
And that'll be from another airport. Not Manchester, but live at the same time, roughly, though.
Yeah.
So, the logic with that, guys, is, of course, if you can't tune in Saturday, and you usually tune in Sunday, you can still watch it back. But there's a reason why we're doing Saturday. Something happening.
And while we're on the topic of shows, we've had a bit of a discussion with the community as well, with the mod group. And the weekend of the TAS Fair, ladies and gents, there will be no Sunday show. So the weekend of the TAS Fair, there will not be a Sunday show. So just put that in your calendars, just so we can... The TAS Fair is always such a huge thing for us, a really, really busy weekend. And the last few times we've kind of come to the Sunday show just absolutely shattered and really not put on a great show.
And lost our voice as well.
And lost our voice as well. And with this time especially being John Fez's birthday weekend as well, it kind of cuts things short in the evenings. We like to have a bit of a get-together after the TAS Fair, and we just think it's just going to be best to just not do a show on that Sunday. That way we can kind of put all our energy and all our effort into the TAS Fair on the Saturday, and then spend a bit of time with John for his birthday on the Saturday evening as well. So just bear that in mind, guys. Hopefully you can come down to the TAS Fair weekend. We'd love to see you, and it's just, I think it just takes a bit of the pressure off not wanting to overexert yourself on the Saturday with regards to the fair, because there's so much to do as well. It's a massive, massive weekend for us. So hopefully we can see you all there. Yeah, that was a great shot, wasn't it? The double aircraft crossing over 2-3 right.
Oh, yeah.
I did love that.
First departure off runway 2, Lufthansa A320, heading back to Munich.
And Cap'n, thank you very, very much, mate, for supporting the channel on Twitch for the 17 months. Really appreciate that. John, maybe, Tony. I don't really drink, dude, so I probably won't be joining in with that, but John definitely will be having a good weekend. But to be honest, if you look back at the last couple of shows after the TAS Fair, all of us have lost our voices already. It's never really a good show the Sunday afterwards, anyway. So yeah, I think it's the right thing to do.
EasyJet lining up. This is off to Catania. Is that how you pronounce that? I've never even seen that before.
That's it, and that's the flight that's got Jill's friends on.
Awesome. Hope they have a great flight. Oh yeah, this is the one that's also running a little bit late. Flight 2133. Now lined up on 23 left.
Now, if you're regular to the Runway Visitor Park, you'll know what I'm about to say. If you're not, you'll have to learn. So, of course, you all know that we are the new English
Yankee Alpha Alpha, we're live at the RVP, dude, at Manchester Airport. And Tom and Anne, thank you very, very much, guys, for gifting 5 Airliners Live memberships to the community. Cheers, guys. Really appreciate that. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Tom and Anne. Appreciate it. Yeah, the RVP looking nice and busy today, and that breeze really keeping us cool. Windsock update. It's actually gone down a little bit, but it is pretty gusty is the main thing. So the wind is kicking in and out.
And Lindsay Dickinson returning for 22 months of Airliners Live. Thank you very much. Cheers, Lindsay. Business class member for 22 months. That's awesome.
Ryanair just landed as well. This came from Budapest. This is actually a Buzz subsidiary, so Polish registered. Formerly known as Ryanair's Sun. And a little bit of a special decal on the fuselage there, so we'll get a zoom in on that. Building bridges in business. And whatever that is. Lower Silesia? Or Lower Silesia?
And we are hoping that this year's task fair is going to be even busier, folks, because we may have a second stand where we unveil Project Net, if it can be ready or at least functional on time. Keeping our fingers crossed.
Yeah, we might have the beta available then, and maybe we can have just some information about it and people can get involved. But
honestly, like, if it was going to be ready, I was ever so slightly tempted to keep that stand open on the Sunday as well. But yeah, it just depends if it's going to be ready or not, I think. And Lee Davies gifting an Airliners Live membership. Thank you very, very much, mate. Cheers, Lee. I hope you're doing well, dude. And thank you very much for supporting the channel with the gifted membership. And Claire's enjoying the show, chilling with a cup of tea and cheese on toast. Claire,
yes.
Sounds like a banging Sunday morning to me, that, Claire. Thank you very much for supporting the channel. And Sasha very kindly sending in a £20 donation saying, good morning, Martin, Andy and Matt. Hope you're all good and keeping cool. And this is to help cover the costs towards the best shows ever. Thank you very much, Sasha. You're a very regular supporter of the channel. We really do appreciate it. Thank you very, very much.
Thank you. Very kind. This EasyJet A320 coming in from Copenhagen in Denmark.
Yeah, and Joanna, I'm glad you're on the mend as well. Really, I'm glad, Joanna. Absolutely smashing it. Keep going with that. Doing really well. Absolutely. Great to have you in the community as well. And Matt Smith, that may be the first time you've done a battery change where I haven't lost your signal. What a great day.
First time for everything, mate. First time for everything.
That's it. No way, Lee. No trains. Lee's not going to be at the task fair this year. No trains? Mate, that's a shame. We'll miss you, Lee. Peter T saying good morning. I'm watching you properly for the first time. Great chat. I'm just wondering what you guys are called. Well, my name's Martin. I'm down here pressing the buttons, changing the cameras, operating the sound for you guys. And upstairs on the roof is Andy. And over on the apron cam is Mr. Matt Smith. So it's Andy, Martin and Matt. Welcome in, Peter. Let's get some waves in the chat for a brand new viewer as well, Peter. Falco, good morning to you. Mehmet, great to see you. And Mac2090, hello guys. And Rock Steady, my kind of music, mate. Welcome in. Thank you very much for tuning in. If that's what your name's referring to, I do love a bit of Rock Steady. What's going on here then, Matty boy?
Big job breaking out here, I think, mate.
Looks like it, doesn't it?
Bloke in the cherry pickup. Yeah. Don't know where he's heading in the cherry picker, I'm not entirely sure.
You've not dropped your area muff off the side, have you? Christian saying, did you see the Qatar Airways announcement that they're slowly going to be replacing the A380s? Well, there may be a video coming on that very soon on the Airliners Lounge, guys, so make sure you're following that. And yeah, Peter, actually, that's something for you to know as well if you're a new viewer. Very regularly, we kind of separated the channel out. We split everything. So previously, where you're watching now is Airliners Live, and we used to put all of our content on this channel. But now what we're doing, we've got another channel called Airliners Lounge. We'll put links in the chat for you guys. And on that channel, that's where we put all our pre-recorded documentary-style content. We have a Pilot Explains series with a real-world Airbus pilot. All of that content's on there. And we also have another channel called Simulate by Airliners Live, which is everything for flight simulation. So if you want to keep up to date with all our content, guys, make sure you're following both of those two channels as well. Both on YouTube. At least 2 new videos coming in the next week to the Airliners Lounge channel. And we also have new videos out as well on the Simulate channel, so make sure you check that out. John's been absolutely smashing that as well.
Our 2 planes lining up on the ILS at the same time.
Beautiful.
EasyJet's behind, coming in from Basel, and then in front is a Ryanair coming in from Oslo.
Yeah, Cherry Picker, my dad says, must be delivering Matt's Greg's.
Nice.
Greg's.
Yeah, get subscribed to the 2 other channels if that's anything in your interest, or if you're just interested in live aviation, then by all means just stick to Airliners Live. People in the chat updating us about the Emirates A380. Let's have a look at the King of the Skies on the radar. Now just crossing the English Channel at 40,000 feet. Alpha 6 Echo Uniform Alpha on the registration of Emirates Flight 17 coming in today during the Airliners Live Super Sunday show. The Airbus A380-800, King of the Skies, largest passenger aircraft on the planet, is going to be touching down here on 2-3 right by the looks of it on the Super Sunday show today in 4K, if you're watching on YouTube, of course.
Yeah, welcome in, guys. Thank you very much for tuning in. And DJ Phil, thank you very much for the $1.99 donation as well, mate, saying you all help with my anxiety and depression. Thank you. Hey, DJ Phil, glad to hear it, mate. Glad the shows are helping you. And it's great to have you as part of the community as well.
Cheers,
and Side T saying this was better. I was watching on Facebook Live. No, guys, if you're watching on Facebook, anybody watching on Facebook, this announcement's for you. Listen up. Make sure you head over to Airliners Live YouTube channel. That's where all of our community is. Get involved in the chat. If you're watching on Facebook, head over to YouTube, guys. Get involved in the community. We'd love to see you in. So, Side T, great to have you, mate. You're in the right place.
Welcome, welcome. Yep, YouTube is our home. But we still stream on Twitch as well for those Twitch OGs.
And Hayden, thank you very much for the £2 donation. Saying, can't wait to see you at the Task Fair Busters. Nice one, dude. Be great to see you again, mate. Absolute legend.
Yep. Awesome. Can't wait. 22nd of July.
Yeah, it's coming quick. Really looking forward to it, actually. I think it's going to be a good one.
You can follow the Aviation Society on their social medias. I know they got Facebook, and they'll post a lot about it too. They've also got a website too. So I know on Facebook you can search TAS Manchester, or Manchester TAS rather, to get their group.
I know we keep teasing it, but I cannot wait to tell you guys about Project Net.
It's going to be good.
It is eating me up inside, guys. I want to tell everybody. It's so good.
Yeah, I think everyone in the chat will find use in it.
Absolutely. And there's going to be some functionality for you live stream watchers as well. We have thought about you guys. It is a separate project to Airliners Live completely, guys, just to be clear. But it's being developed heavily by our team, and we're really excited for it. Really excited.
So for all you fishing lovers,
they're coming, guys. Don't worry. They're coming.
Biggest net in the world.
Steve Barnes, thank you very much for gifting an Airliners Live membership. That's gone to Hamid Marjan. There you go, Hamid. You've got yourself a gifted membership from Stephen Barnes. Gifted memberships are a great way to support the community, guys. It gives us a little donation to the channel, but it also gives a community member access to VIP as well. So if you do want to support us today, gifting memberships is the best way to do so. So thank you very much, Steve.
UKF. Hey, do you remember the music channel UKF? The electronic music, like UKF.
No, don't
Drum
remember
and bass and all that.
Really?
It was like a biggest YouTube channel that did all that kind of.
Oh, right, okay, I've never heard of it.
Back in the day.
What was the main one I used to remember? It always used NCS.
Oh, yeah,
Non-copyright,
like non-copyright sounds, yeah.
They were the boys back in the day.
Yeah. They're probably still quite a big
still
thing.
Going, yeah. Melissa, thank you very much for 17 months. Hey up, saying hello, strangers. Hope all is well. Very, very well, thank you, Mel. Not seen you for what feels like forever. Hope you're doing well.
Hello, hello.
And the Lancashire Lamppost says, hi guys, I just followed, new to planes and don't know much about them, but I'm enjoying this. And I'm heading to the AJ Bell Stadium soon for the rugby. Nice one, dude. Well, welcome into the community. You don't have to know much about aviation here. Just get involved in the community, enjoy it, and you will pick it up, I promise. But you'll get a very warm welcome from the community here as well. And just for my my own peace of mind, what time is the rugby starting? Because I have to drive past the AJ Bell to get home. Is this project a code name for Anglers Live, Paul? You've found us out, Paul.
Oh.
You've found us out. We're starting a fishing channel, guys.
Oh. Might as well end the stream there, if I'm honest.
Yeah, that's it. It's ruined.
But also, if you are new and you don't really know a lot about planes, we do try to keep things very simple for you guys as well. We don't go too deep into like lingo and rhetoric about aviation. And here at Manchester, we get a lot of the same kind of planes, but also some nice big aircraft as well.
Yeah. And it is apparently Manchester Airport's birthday today as well.
Whoa!
Kind of goes to show how we don't know about that, and yet we know about the other one.
Wow.
85 years old today.
Wow. Happy birthday, Manchester Airport.
Happy birthday.
Oh, we should have done something for that. That's great. Ryanair coming in. This is a 737-800 from Pisa in Italy.
And Peter, thank you very much for the $1.99 donation, mate. Saying that I like your chat is very supportive. It's great. Absolutely, Peter. I think one of the main fundamentals of our channel is the community and making sure that the community is super positive and friendly and we're not sort of being a negative place to be and things like that. And we're really proud of our community, and also again, that kind of goes hand in hand with the community being really supportive and really welcoming of new members as well. And Future Bright, thank you very much for pressing that like button, saying brilliant summer weather here in Norfolk. Hope the community and all is well. Thank you very much, Duke.
Yeah, similar down here at Manchester. I mean, you can see it's pretty cloudy now, but it's still pretty windy and it's very warm.
Yeah, it is very, very warm today. And I blame me, Dad. Thank you very much for gifting an Airliners Live membership to the community. That's gone to Andrew Davies. Thank you, dude.
Awesome.
Ken P tuning in from Toronto. Hello, welcome.
Sam's tuning in the chat from the Mound. I could just see her sat there with Dakota. Dakota got her headphones on.
Oh, is she back now?
She is, yeah. She was a bit... Was it last weekend? She was a bit poorly. I think it was.
Yeah.
So Sam stayed home with her. She's fine now. She was actually not too bad. She was just, especially the night before, she didn't sleep well because of that storm, and it all kind of added up, and she was a bit wobbly the next day. She's good now. She's doing really good, though.
Nice.
3 years old. Now she's pretty much fully toilet trained, which is probably the most stressful part.
Yeah.
She's actually picked it up really well.
We are in dual runway operations here at the airport, guys, so you will see departures heading over to the south runway.
Just like this British Airways Neo heading back to London Heathrow. Fair play to you guys, couldn't sit out in this warm weather. It's been much worse than this.
Yeah, this is quite a nice day.
Yeah, and the winters are where the real challenges, the real cold. You know, we've streamed in well, we were out filming in -10. This winter just gone.
Yeah.
You know, snow, wind, Heavy rain. Storms, obviously. But on the flip side of like extreme weather like that, it makes it more exciting as well. So, swings and roundabouts, really.
Flossie, hello, thank you for tuning in. Ryanair taxiing past us is in from Pisa, and Matt Cam, I may have just missed it for you guys. There's a Turkish Airlines A321 on the way out to Istanbul, so we'll be seeing that very, very shortly.
Yeah, Sam just saying she's going to get the Q8. I think that's on final approach now. Q8 Airways in the retro scheme.
Nice.
A330 200.
And Angela wants to give a big shout out. Here we go. To the husband, saying, I'm sorry I made you tune in upstairs while I was cleaning. You can come downstairs now. Keep up the good work, lads. Love Sundays from Angela Matthewson. There you go. Thank you very much for tuning in, guys.
Amazing.
And Ian Barron, good morning to you. Welcome in.
And yeah, I was just able to confirm that the Air Transat coming in from Toronto, Canada, is the longer variant of the A330 today. 300 series.
And Amy's staff nurse wants a shout out. Says, please wish my husband Barry a happy birthday for the 30th of June. But you got to tell him to get out and do the gardening because it's not his birthday yet. Happy birthday to you for them, mate. And listen, you can do the gardening after the show, yeah? I'll hopefully by then it'll be raining and I'll get you out of it. Beastie, thank you very much, dude, for the £5 donation. Saying, hi guys, please may I dedicate this super chat to my beautiful cat Salem, who will be earning his angel wings on Tuesday when unfortunately we have to let him go. Sorry to hear that, Beastie. Sorry to hear that, dude, but big up Salem Cat, and we're all with you, mate. Hopefully it's not been too stressful for him.
Oh. Yeah, it's sad to hear, Beastie. Thank you for the support. I know Beastie, she donates a lot and supports the channel a lot and always tunes in and things, so yeah, we're here for you, and yeah, sad to hear.
Claire saying it's 23 degrees in Edinburgh. Gosh, it is definitely a warm one. Definitely a warm one. Singapore A350 being pushed back on Matt Cam. I'm keeping an eye on the 330, guys, don't panic.
Yeah, I'm particularly excited for the A330-300 from Air Transat.
And there it is, beautiful Q8 330. Gary Bennett, glad you're enjoying the stream, mate. Good morning to you. Well, it is good still morning, isn't it? Yeah.
Just about. A lot of inputs getting put in there by the pilot on this.
Yeah, still breezy.
Yeah, pretty gusty day here at Manchester Airport. No stress for the Q8.
And Sonny, thank you very much for the 20 months of support. Returning on the Twitch channel. Hope you're doing well, Sonny.
Cheers, Sonny. Appreciate it.
Yeah, I love this livery as well.
So nice. Proper old school style. Reminiscent of the old, I guess, pre-2000 style of airline paint schemes. They obviously are slowly introducing the A330 Neos to their fleet, and with them they're using the new paint scheme, which is obviously a lot more modern. There are people who may prefer the new scheme, but certainly the retro is a favourite here on the channel.
Good start to look into Manchester at the moment. Actually started the service last year. No, last year. It's a fairly new operation.
British Airways A320 Neo on the shuttle service back down to London Heathrow, taking passengers to the busiest and biggest airport in the UK. A lot of them to connect to bigger and longer flights. Here's that Kuwait A330. Just turning on to final approach is the Air Transat. Let's see if we can snipe that out of the sky. Anyone see it? I don't. Not just yet, anyway.
Yeah, not yet for me, mate. Singapore been pushed back by the looks of it on MapCam.
Great.
Oh, there it is, the Kuwait 330 Retro. Looking beautiful. Yeah, Loopy, it annoys me as well. Let me see if there's a setting for that.
It's a weird one, isn't it? It's not really a useful feature. There it is. Turning on to final approach. Air Transat with the A330 300 series today. Super rare at Manchester Airport, this.
Try refreshing now, Loopy. Is it gone?
It's mad how busy the airport's just gotten. And it looks like the aircraft's flying up at the moment. It's really not. That is the aircraft flying almost level, trying to intercept what's called the glide slope, which is the sort of diagonal angle that goes vertically down, takes the aircraft to the ground on the runway, a guidance system.
Yeah, a lot of you guys don't like that heart. It has gone now. Okay, so we will update our live stream
defaults.
So it's live reactions, Andy, that we need to untick.
Okay.
But that's actually gone instantly. So guys, if you're watching the stream and that's ever on and we're live, mods, if you can just drop me a message, I can remove it whilst we're live, no problem.
Yeah, it's gotten nice and busy at Manchester Airport now. Obviously got the Singapore Airlines A350 going out. It was strange, that hard, though, because it didn't actually do anything. It was just like a visual thing. It didn't actually...
It does, like, you do see, like, hearts going up, but, like you say, it's not really got much point to it.
Yeah, it doesn't, you know.
Matt Smith tracking all the mega aircraft out from the apron, looking great. And first to land on the old 2-3 is a ATR. And following that will be the Air Transat. The ATR is in from Aberdeen. Flight of about 1 hour and 10 minutes. And thank you guys for all of the merch orders for the brand new travel wallets on the website. We've had absolutely tons of orders come through during today's show. You're absolute legends. You're going to be keeping me very busy next week.
Oh, yes.
Thank you, guys. And Phil tuning in from Sandbach. Welcome, Phil.
Welcome. Let's switch on over to the Air Transat then. Coming in next from Toronto.
Absolutely.
When the aircraft turns round in Newton, she's going to operate traffic. Newton to Manchester, Manchester to Aberdeen, and then Aberdeen to Sunderland in the tracking hours of Logan around.
Rare catch this. Wide body with Air Transat. Rather, the 300 series is the rare part, which is the longest of the A330 variants, other than the Neos, of course. Floated her down to the runway.
She's just made the 6-hour and 7-minute flight to us from Toronto in Canada.
Laurie, yes, I've got it, yeah. Don't worry. I'll get that sorted for you when I'm back in the office tomorrow. And Gillian, welcome back. 13 months of Premium Economy membership, saying looking forward to our wallets turning up. Thank you very much, Gillian. Really appreciate that. I think I shipped yours, didn't I, Gillian, last week? You ordered 2, right?
I hope it gets lots of use as well, of course. And on the taxi out, my favourite wide body, the A350 Airbus aircraft with Singapore Airlines. Another kind of retro-esque colour scheme or paint scheme, whatever you want to call it, livery, some would say. This is operating the longest flight from Manchester Airport, which is all the way to Singapore. And a KLM 737-800 rolling on 23 left now. Back to Amsterdam Schiphol Airport. Oh, photo bomb.
Alpha KL, welcome to you, dude. Great to see you, man.
The size of that Air Transat. Looking great.
Nice to see.
Looks great in 4K as well. And holding short of 23 left, the departure runway is the Singapore, now actually on the move. She's now entering the active runway to take off for that long, long flight all the way to Singapore. which is just shy of 6,000 nautical miles. A flight that takes well over 12, maybe 13, pushing 14 hours. And this is actually part of the longest, well, the 5th longest route in the world for an airliner. But this one, what makes it the 5th, though, is that category has stops in it as well. So this flies from Houston in the USA all the way to Singapore, but stops at Manchester for the likes of a refuel. But it's good for us because we can get flights to either one of them 2 cities. And there goes the Singapore A350-900 series.
Beautiful. And Jen's just sent me probably the cutest picture I've ever seen of Harry. I'll show you guys in the chat room. You see this? Look at this. Harry has fell asleep, guys, on his tiger toy. Let me see if I can show you. Can you see this, chat? Is it gonna work? Can you make it out? Oh, it's not. You're not gonna see it, are you? Is he? Don't know if you can make that out, chat. But I'll put it in the VIP. I got Jan to put it in the VIP lounge for anyone who's interested. He's just fell asleep on his his little tiger toy. Look at him, he's cute, isn't he?
Yeah. Over there you can see the south side mound as well, which is, I guess you'd call it the line-up point, the main mound. That's somewhere you can also spot from, and we've done a couple of streams from there. We usually record from there, though, because here at the Runway Visitor Park you get obviously a superior view of the 2 runways, but you can see it's nice and busy over there, and it's a great vibe because it's actually part of a country walk, so you get a lot of families there. A lot of people walking dogs, people are exercising, and a day like today, it would be perfect to be over there and chilling. And from 11 o'clock, they obviously open runway 2, which is great for plane spotters if you want to catch the departing action. We obviously favour the Runway Visitor Park, and for general spotting, I think it's a little bit better as well because you get the 2 runways in view, and you also get this kind of, well, on the mound especially, you get the elevated position as well, where you can see the both runways, and then on our stream we also have Matt as well. So yeah, like I mentioned earlier, between that we get the 2 runways and the apron as well, which is an amazing combination, and you guys seem to really enjoy. We're going to keep the Super Sunday like a super show where we're going to have, you know, all the multicams, all the multi-locations, the overlays. You guys seem to really enjoy it, and Sunday's always been our flagship show here on Airliners Live as well. Whereas the midweeks are a bit more chill, and I'll tell you what, you guys really enjoyed the last midweek show on Wednesday. Like we said, well, now we go live at 4 p.m. UK time, and I'd highly recommend tuning in because it's something completely different here at Manchester Airport. Different set of traffic, different set of rules, and mostly single runway ops as well. So again, the RVP definitely advantageous, and the lighting for most evenings has been pretty spot on so far. And this Wednesday coming up, we'll have a special guest too that's booked in to join us.
And SJ, thank you very much for the Airliners Live gifted membership. Really appreciate that. I can't shout out who it's gone to, I'm afraid, as it's in another language. But thank you very, very much, dude, for gifting an Airliners Live membership. Really appreciate that. And Craig saying, I'm literally stood next to the Airliners Live tower. Nice one, Craig.
Hey,
make sure you say hello when the show's finished later on, if it's still about.
Did you catch Bob's membership?
I didn't know. Bob's your uncle returning for premium economy membership. Thank you very much, dude. Really appreciate that. Ryanair in from Copenhagen. Flight of about 530 nautical miles.
With a Ryanair UK aircraft. Yeah, quite a few people watching from the RBP in the chat. Yeah, you're more than welcome to come and say hello when the stream's over at about 1:30 here at the commentary tower.
And a lot of people getting hyped as the A380 is not long away, guys. We're keeping an eye open for that. And Harbour Tea Rooms returning for 4 months of membership. Thank you very much, dude, saying time flies. Great show as always, and hope you're both well. We are, mate. Thank you very, very much, dude.
Yeah, we also have the Airbus A350 1000 with Virgin Atlantic on approach as well. So
nice.
That and the A380 should land relatively close to each other in the next sort of 5 to 10 minutes. But we'll try and snipe out the super airliner before the jumbo jet, the super jumbo.
And Ollie's watching like a boss. He says, I've got you on a 55-inch TV so that I can keep cleaning, watching in 4K. Nice one, Ollie. Thank you, dude. And Stannington tuning in, just sucking in to a bacon butty. What a guy. Nice one, Stannington. But listen, Stannington, the very big question, right, that we're all waiting to hear. Did you have red or brown sauce? That's the question. Red or brown sauce, or no sauce. You know what I mean? You never know, guys. Ooh, what's pushing back here on Matcam? How are you doing, Matty boy, anyway, up there?
All right, mate. Yeah, not so bad.
Buzzing.
Breeze is keeping us relatively cool, so warm, but like you say, that breeze is here. It's nice. Lovely.
Yeah, it's not too bad here today. It's not too bad. Nice to see that jet still on the push as well. They weirdly, they towed that in, didn't they, earlier on? I guess it just been on a remote stand overnight.
Yeah. I've noticed, like, the past couple of months, like maybe the past month or so, Jet2 have been utilising, like, this pier here where they wouldn't normally do it, where they wouldn't normally use the new pier over at T2.
Yeah.
But, yeah, a lot of airlines are utilising the nearest pier to us here at the minute.
Good. Yeah, it's looking good. Nice view as well.
Obviously, there's a bit of a backlog for gates and stuff at T2, hence why the Q8s had to park remotely for a few minutes there.
Oh, wow. Kind of getting a little bit overwhelmed at
Stands are in
Terminal.
high demand at the minute.
Yeah, overwhelmed at Terminal 2 these days, aren't they? Not from a passenger point of view, but
Correct.
Aircraft.
Just the stands. I think we've just had, with the new pier, actually, with the foundations being started on the new pier, even though they're only missing out on like 2 or 3 gates, it's taking a real hit on the capacity and stuff like that. So.
Yeah, obviously news coming from Manchester Airport the other day that they'll soon be moving Etihad to Terminal 1, which I think is pretty wild, if I'm honest.
Yeah, it's a bit of a strange one, that.
Yeah, of all airlines.
Yeah, I'll be honest, guys. On the Greg's bacon butties, the Greg's do a bacon and sausage butty, right? It's a regular of mine.
Yeah.
And I don't have sauce on that. I think the sauce ruins it.
Red sauce, mate.
You have a red sauce?
Probably red sauce, mate, on Greg's. It's got to be, mate.
Yeah, I don't get any sauce, mate, on the Greg's ones. Black pudding. Hey, Claire, I've got some black pudding in the fridge, actually, I need to eat. Might have that when I get home. Do love a bit of black pudding. And Kevin, thank you very much, dude. You've just joined the club order in your travel wallet. What was that, Matt? What are you saying, mate?
I said it'll put hairs on your chest, that black pudding, mate. I
Oh,
tell you
it
that.
will, yeah, it will, you're right.
Good stuff. Love a bit of black pudding, mate.
Take care, Joanne. Thanks for tuning in today. Really appreciate it.
Ryanair coming in from Ibiza. 737-800.
And there goes that Jet 2 again, being towed round. So, not sure quite what's going on there, but shifting it about. But Matt's picked up a Virgin Atlantic A330, so another heavy aircraft on the taxi out soon, hopefully. And on the approach, something a little bit smaller, the Loganair in from Inverness, CRJ 145. Debbie knows what it's all about. No sauce for me. There you go. No sauce. Let's do it properly, guys, shall we? There you go, guys. Community vote is up. Sauce or no sauce? Red, brown or nay sauce? Get your votes in, chat. Get your votes in. Come on, no sauce crew. Don't let me down. Although I do have a bit of red sauce every now and again when I do them at home, but Greg's I'm a no sauce guy. And Brody saying the wife's treating me to a wallet. Nice one, Brody. That's awesome, mate.
Enjoy.
Don't forget, if you are business class or above, there is a discount code on the YouTube channel waiting for you. Just go to the See Perks option on our YouTube page and you can get your discount code. You got to pick one, Lee. Can't be sitting on the fence on this one. This is a hot topic, this. What on? Bacon or sausage sarnies? David, bacon or sausage? No, Brown's in the lead.
Is it?
Brown's in the lead.
I think I used to go for brown sauce, to be honest.
My dad's a brown sauce fan.
Yeah, I'm not a huge brown sauce fan, but on that particular dish, yeah. Yay.
Russell Tinker. Garlic mayo on a bacon sauce. Give it a rest.
Why?
No, dude. You can't be doing that.
What's the point of that?
Garlic mayo. I like garlic mayo on chips, don't get me wrong. I'll give it a miss on the bacon though, son. Hey, take care, Si. Thanks for tuning in, mate. Great to meet you as well. Thanks for joining the community, dude. Mayo. I've still never tried that meal. Never tried that one. Right, guys, we're going to end the poll in 1 minute time when it says 11:50. The poll will be ended. Currently, Brown is in the lead. No sauce is last. So it goes brown, red, nay sauce. Jaden has to have both. There you go.
Both?
Yeah. Twitch crew said brown. Twitch crew voted brown. Nando's Peri Peri Samir, look at that, getting a bit out there. Not a bad one, that, actually, that. Garlic mayo on tin crab, I would be down for that, Barry. I'd be down for a bit of that.
Oh, next arrival, guys. Virgin Atlantic A350. And that's followed by, look at that, Emirates, King of the Skies, straight after.
Nice, you tracked that 350. Matt Cam's got the 380. I'll P&P that for you, boys. There we go, look at that, chat. Perfect where it is there, Andy. And there you go, crew. both of our arrivals next. First off is going to be the A350, followed by the A380, picked up on MatCam. You're tuned into Airliners Live, the home of the multi-camera setup. Hope you're enjoying today's stream, guys. Thanks for supporting the channel as well by tuning in. Pointed, I'd probably agree with you there, dude. Bit of barbecue sauce on the old bacon, yeah, not bad shot.
The aircraft is named after Lady Emily.
Silky touchdown. And the Virgin Atlantic A350 1000.
What an aircraft that
And we're not far away from the 380 touching down, guys. Virgin Atlantic will be vacating now. And Danny Taylor says, guys, hear me out. Mackey's chicken nuggies with a McFlurry for Duncan.
Why?
I'm down for that, Danny. I'm down with you, mate. You're not alone there, pal. I'll have a bit of that. Jen would love a bit of that. Yeah. Listen, I can mute Matt Smith. Don't worry about him. Listen, Danny, me and you have got it. We know what it's all about. Matt Smith, not a fan.
There she is.
Absolutely beautiful. And Tony P gifted 10 Airliners Live memberships during those arrivals. Tony, what an absolute legend, mate. Thank you so much for that.
That's crazy.
10 Airliners Live gifted memberships. Thank you so much, dude.
Appreciate it, Tony.
And Jason Evans also returning to Premium Economy membership. Thank you very much, Jason. Legend. And Russell Tinker also returning for the old Airliners Live membership, saying, watching on a 65-inch TV. Best show ever, having a bacon butty with garlic mayo. Give it a rest. We don't want it. Can't be having that, son. Listen, as long as you're enjoying it, that's all that matters. We'll break away from this 380 for a second, folks, because on MatCam we got a TUI Dreamliner on the pushback.
Also got on the downwind at the moment a Pilatus PC-12.
Lovely.
And downstairs on this aircraft, you can carry a whopping 427.
Thanks very much, guys. Over 2,500 people watching the channel today. You're all absolute legends.
Awesome. Don't forget to hit the like button, of course, so if you're watching on YouTube.
We've just hit 1,000 likes.
So you could get downstairs alone.
Thank you very much, guys.
2 loads of runner.
Appreciate it.
And still have seats to spare. If you fly on the morning or evening services with Ryanair, those aircraft don't have a first-class compartment to be purely business class and economy. And the space that is taken up by...
Cheers, Wesley. Glad you're enjoying it. Tuning in every Sunday to watch these beasts landing. Awesome, mate. Great to have you with us. And there it is, the Emirates A380 on the taxi and looking great.
So a whopping 615 passengers. The aircraft is full.
Biggest passenger aircraft flying today. Emirates will probably be the longest operator of the A380. They've got the biggest fleet by a long way, and it's very integral to their network. Even here at Manchester, we see 3 of these per day.
Can you bring back the ATC Tower pin badge? There's no more of them coming at the moment, dude, I'm afraid. But maybe in the future. Maybe in the future. And Stuart saying the multi-cameras is really working, guys. Thank you very much, Stuart. I'm glad you're enjoying it, dude. And there it is. Let's picture that A350 looking absolutely beautiful on that camera as well. But we'll shift it out of the way when the 380 comes past, guys. Don't worry. And finally, after what seems like forever, the Q8 330 is on the move. That's a long time for those guys to be waiting around. But here it is, the king of the skies. Looking beautiful. And Clive saying you guys put on a great show for us time after time. Such pros. Thank you very much, Clive. We do take a lot of pride in these shows, mate. And we really want to make sure we're doing the very best for you. So thank you very much. I'm glad you're enjoying them. The 380 is going to hold for the Pegasus, so it's just taxiing in. And Andrew tuning in from Charleston, USA. Top channel, great community. Thank you very much, Andrew. Welcome in, mate. Great to have you with us. Deborah tuning in from Dublin. Hello.
Oh yes, good on you, good on you. The step away from the captain there on the left hand side. I'll let you jump around it.
Such a mighty airliner. That noise. Emirates A380 taxiing in here on main cam.
second of the 34-hour inbound Boeing.
A lot of planes moving around at the moment, as you can see.
Yeah, very busy rush.
Yeah, stick around, we've got plenty more aircraft to go.
Blue Dreamliner on the taxi out there as well. We just saw that push back on MatCam. We saw the Kuwait pull onto stand. Virgin Atlantic A330 rocket off to Atlanta. And the A380 here just next on to stand.
A lot of people waiting for the arrival of the King there on stand 12. Very fortunate to get a view of this from the RVP. It's also a Turkish Airlines from Istanbul, just about to taxi past us. You'll hear that shortly.
Nice, Deborah. That'll be an awesome trip. Hope to see you when you do it. Pushing back on MatCam, we've got a Hainan A330 as well on the picture-in-picture for you guys, so you can see everything that's going on the apron at the moment. That noise you hear in the background is a Turkish A320. Or is it the 21? I can't quite see from here. 21 it is.
This aircraft is taking their first, arrived from Oldham last night. He's overnighted in Manchester. He's just making the short walk down to Southampton to check that the entry into the positioning part. And once he arrives in Southampton, he's got almost an engine with a flying down to Fairways in Portugal. So it's an empty flight for the under 7300.
Yeah, there's that Turkish Airlines sporting the classic IAE engines coming in from Istanbul this afternoon.
Cheers, Patrick. Glad you're enjoying the stream, mate. And Tony, thanks again, mate, for the 10 gifted memberships earlier on. Really do appreciate that. Very kind of you, dude. And there it is on MatCam, the Hainan 330, just been pushed back, another departure coming up very, very soon. And it's not the only 330 moving on the field, because we've got the Virgin Atlantic A330 as well. That's waiting to cross 23 right on its way out to Orlando. It's be heading out to the South Runway. And the airport very, very busy at the moment, guys. But hold the action, because on MatCam we have the beautiful Air France A220 on the taxi out as well. Beautiful shot. There it is, Eagle Eye Matt Smith doesn't miss a thing. He knows what it's all about. We'll break away from that for a moment. Take a look at this PC-12 that's just arrived in as Brownie blurs the props for you guys.
Really nice looking plane, this. Private owner. Turboprop aircraft.
This is in from Cologne. Foxtrot Echo X-ray, Foxtrot X-ray Tango 12 Kilo is the flight number for that one. It's a 5-year-old PC-12, Oscar Yankee Charlie Bravo Kilo on the reg. Not sure if we've seen that before
I don't think I have.
Yeah, it's not ringing any bells for me either. Well, look at this awesome shot on that cam here, guys. Look at that crystal clear apron view of that Hainan that's been pushed back. That's a mega shot, that, Matt. That is a mega shot.
Buy that one, mate, eh?
Love that. 10 out of 10, that. But we're going to break away, guys, because, Brownie had it then. Zoom was out, Brownie. Look at this, guys. 2 heavy aircraft on the south side as well. The A330 and the Dreamliner both on the taxi out. And we'll picture that with a 330 that's on the apron. That's the power of the multicam, guys.
Yep.
You don't miss a thing here on Airliners Live.
First is the Virgin Atlantic service to Orlando. Virgin Flight 75.
Absolutely, Joanna. This is the airport to be if you want variation. You can literally just come here, enjoy a great day out, see all sorts of planes, heavies, props, regionals, your low-cost carriers. Absolutely fantastic. And you don't have to pay 250 quid to spot here as well, guys.
Hey.
That's a bonus, isn't it?
Yeah, and you're not looking through red buses and
Unbelievable.
lampposts.
Unbelievable. Big up Mac Aviation, guys. Make sure you're giving him a massive follow on YouTube. If you don't already follow him, and also awesome Manchester content creator, we'll be sharing his links in the chat for you guys. Go and give him a subscribe. He went all the way down to Heathrow at the weekend and then got kicked out by some not so friendly airport. Sorry, not airport. Holiday
Hotel.
There's one of them words in there somewhere. Yeah, not great. Not great publicity that for the hotel, I don't think. But there you go. So make sure you go and give him a follow, guys. It did kind of impact his trip a little bit, that. So if we can give him a shout out and a help out, he makes some awesome content, guys. IT on the blag, so you can come back and watch the stream. Welcome back, dude. We won't tell if you don't. We won't tell if you don't. And there is the Hainan A330.
Yeah, TUI Dreamliner is going to hold for a little bit for the departure, as there's a Pegasus Neo on the departure runway right now. Boycott Renaissance Hotel.
I'll be honest, guys. I think Arek actually emailed the hotel, and the hotel said they didn't know anything about it.
Oh,
I'm not totally convinced, because they also told us the hotel has been in.
You're thinking? No. That's another hotel.
Is that another one?
Yeah, that's another one.
They're all doing a similar thing.
They're all in on it. Yeah,
they're all doing something.
There's something weird over at that airport, guys. If you're doing video or live streams, just don't bother with Heathrow.
Yeah, it's not worth it.
As someone who's been there spotted a few times in live streaming, it's not that good.
Yeah, it's really not. I mean, don't get me wrong, you get some awesome heavy aircraft, but you also get a lot of lampposts and a lot of busy roads. And obviously, Jerry's he's lucky to make some awesome content there, because he's obviously streaming on top of the van, so we can get away from that. But for us going down there, it's just not worth it. It's not worth it.
Yeah, I love Manchester. It's just too good. We're too spoiled where we are.
Hey, Jim Cameron, great to see you, mate. Welcome in.
There we go, Pegasus A320 Neo heading back to Istanbul. There's a big gust of wind slapped me there.
But yeah, regardless of what happened there, it wasn't a good look, I don't think, for the hotel. Absolutely not, and I'm sure Eric won't be recommending it anymore to his viewers, which is a shame, because I'm sure he was doing before that.
Yeah,
we
weird.
certainly won't be recommending them, and the other 2 hotels that we've had dealings with as well, we will not be recommending them either.
For sure.
So it is just it's a big shame, really, because I think Planespotters have got a lot to offer to hotels like that. Obviously, it's a target audience, really, obviously, with it being so close to the runway and things, live streamers and things like that. They kind of publicise hotels like that, really, to the masses of flight sim spotters and aviation spotters and flight sim enthusiasts and all of that sort of thing. But there we go.
TUI Dreamliner heading off to Cancun now on 23 left. It's the Dash 9 Dreamliner. It's slightly longer than the other variants they use here at Manchester.
Rainer Kraft, welcome in, tuning in from Germany. Great to see you. TUI Dreamliner on the roll to Cancun.
Look at that. Climbing out of the airport there.
And as one departs, another pushes back on Matcam. Another TUI Dreamliner on the shove. And that's on its way to Montego Bay.
Yes, nice.
We'll stick with that pushback, Maddie boy, and we'll keep bringing that in. Really nice view there. This is EasyJet in from Geneva. A319.
I like the reg. GG.
GG, guys.
GG. That's one for Twitch, that. It's not something we were saying very often on Apex last night.
No. I'll be calling you Owen soon. Where was my invite, eh?
Ah, we're only on for half an hour.
Only on for half an hour, yeah, alright. It's half an hour that I wasn't on, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Owen Perrier. There we go. TUI Dreamliner pushing back, and main cam, Air France A220, another mega departure.
Yeah,
Ryanair touching down as well, but we'll watch this TUI pushback, I think.
How much is it to spot here? It's free, but you just pay for parking if you need that.
Yeah.
And likewise to all the other spots really at Manchester Airport. I don't think there's any that you have to pay to use. Even the airport pub, like obviously you can just go down, maybe have a drink or something. South side obviously is just public access, country walk area.
There's the parking fees in the chat, guys, if you are interested in coming to the RVP. Cash is accepted now. Okay, we'll get that updated. Cheers, Tom. I know for a time they weren't accepting cash, but we'll get that command updated for you guys. Cheers.
There you go. Do they still have the parking passes as well?
Yes, I believe they do, yeah.
Yeah, so they're actually cheaper to use as well.
Flight control taking place on the TUI Dreamliner as well.
airplane backwards to an Airbus, and the right panel tail, EasyJet. Yesterday the first today. So this is space destination. The EasyJet we will see later, along the back panel a little later.
There they are, they're disconnected from the aircraft audio system. That's where the ground crew can speak to the guys up front, or the guys and girls up front. And now they'll walk in front of the aircraft, they'll show the flight crew the gear pins to show that they have been removed. You'll see him hold those up for them in a second and maybe give them a bit of a wave off. There it is. That shows the guys in control. Little salute to the flight deck as well. Great stuff. Awesome. Let's get some 10 out of 10s in the chat for all the ground crew here at Manchester Airport. Doing an absolute mega job. And that TUI Dreamliner is now going to be calling up ready for its taxi clearance on the tower. And as we wait for that to start moving, the Hainan A330 is just about to cross 23 right as it heads over to 23 left for departure.
Oh, look what is lined up though.
Air
France A220 lined up, 23 left.
So there we go. So the Peace Union International, CUI. CUI flight. Since we tell a passenger, something on the shoulder, something will drink, and then CUI.
Hey, nice one, Gosh. Great to see you, mate. Cheers for tuning in. And Phil Kelly tuning in from York. Liked and subscribed to the YouTube channel, guys, as you're doing such a wonderful job. Thank you. Hey, Phil, thank you for tuning in, mate. Really appreciate your viewership today. Nice, Lee. I bet that sounded great, mate. They get a nice little howl from that as well.
Cheeky.
Over on the south side waiting to depart. We've got an EasyJet heading out to Paris, and that's going to be followed out by the Hainan 330 to Beijing. The TUI Dreamliner you can see on the taxi out now is for Montego Bay. So a nice few departures coming up, guys, at the moment.
Looks like this EasyJet's going to be racing the Air France then to Paris Charles de Gaulle.
Yeah. Danny, welcome in, tuning in from Leeds. Will there be any travel wallets on sale at the TAS Fair? Yes, there is, but everything at the TAS Fair, guys, is going to be first come, first serve, so just bear that in mind. We're not going to be doing the click and collect system last year because it was an absolute nightmare.
A lot of people didn't collect, did they? And
yeah, that was the other thing as well. A lot of people didn't collect stuff, and I felt snide asking people for postage, so we just paid for it all. And yeah, it's but it was just too much work on the day. We've got a lot to be going up on, and yeah, we're just going to not do that this year. So if you do want to get hold of stuff, just make sure you get there as soon as you can. Jason Evans, thank you very much for the 17 months of premium economy membership. Saying great show as always, guys. Cheers, dude.
Thank you, Jason.
Widebody central the last hour or so. Absolutely, Woody. Really has been, hasn't it? It's been great.
Yeah, this TUI Dreamliner and the Hainan A330 adding to that.
And Sai just saying, what is a TAS Fair? I'm new, so I don't know. So it's a memorabilia fair here at the Runway Visitor Park, Sai. They have them twice a year. The next one is in the 22nd of July, and we're going to be there on the Saturday only. We don't do the Sunday. But Airliners Live is going to have a stand. We sell loads of merchandise on there, and we also have a big community meetup as well, so you get to meet all the people in the chat, and we just have a bit of a get-together. We ask that everyone tries to put, like, name badges on as well, so that we know who each other is. So if you are coming, guys, please try and put your name on a little sticker or a name badge.
That helps a lot, yeah.
And that allows us to know who you are. And also, if you see any other community members, it just encourages everybody to have a chat and a get-together.
It's also a great fair as well. You just get loads of, as the name suggests, aviation memorabilia. So Sam will be there next to us again with her aviation antiques, and then you'll also get loads of models dotted around and anything aviation, really, that you can imagine.
Yeah, and we're really looking forward to it. I'm actually looking forward to trying to make a couple of purchases this year as well. We are trying to look for a couple of props for the background of our videos, and I've got a couple of models that I'm trying to find. So we're going to be spending some time having a good look around as well. So that's going to be a great weekend. But as we said earlier in the show, guys, don't forget, on the TAS weekend, there will be no Super Sunday show, guys. There will be no Super Sunday show on the TAS weekend. So we'll have a weekend off after the fair.
Yes, there's no pre-book required. You don't need to buy tickets. It's free entry. Exactly the same as the RVP. You just pay for the parking facilities. And you also get a day out here at the RVP as well. It's definitely worth it. I'd really recommend it. And our stand takes card as well, so don't bother with cash, because we won't be using cash at our stand. We have card machines.
And Don's E12, thank you very much for the Twitch Prime. The Tier 1 sub on Twitch. Appreciate it, mate. Thank you very much.
It's Montego Bay in Jamaica. The aircraft is heading to.
Do you guys think MSFS becoming big has helped you guys in terms of streaming group? I don't think MSFS has had a massive impact on what we're doing. However, it has certainly helped our Simulate channel out. It's definitely become more popular in that way.
For sure.
But in terms of the airport streams, I don't think it's had a massive impact. Will you be taking your plane window thingy again? Yes, we will, yeah.
Here we go, the 2E Dreamliner 787-8. 2E Charlie on the reg. Now lining up for a takeoff on 23 left.
What's the cash thing? What's people saying? I'm out because you're not taking cash.
Well, you take card. Like, and if
did you say that? I can't see anything in the chat about it.
Yeah, I said it. Yeah. Well, if you're going to pay cash, just bring the exact change.
Yeah.
Because we may not have the change. That's the problem. We will bring some.
Yeah, we can take cash, guys, but we're just trying not to encourage cash because, as Andy says, change is the biggest issue. So if you are wanting to pay cash, if you can try and bring a bit of varied cash, I guess, so you can pay the exact amount, we'd really appreciate your help on that. And of course, we will have multiple card machines as well. That is a preferred way of paying. I think last year there was only maybe 10 people or so who actually ever paid in cash. Most of the orders went through on cards, so there'll be plenty of tills to look after you guys. Sun Express just touched down on the exit from Antalya.
Nice. 737-800. Love the colour scheme on this. Turkish operator. We're a big fan. Livery on the engine cowling doesn't line up perfectly on this one.
No, we don't. We won't be accepting crypto payments. No. No.
No Dogecoin.
No.
Oh.
If you're enjoying today's show, guys, if you can help us out for free, just smash that like button for us. We'd really appreciate that. Pork pies as a payment option. That would be tempting, but we've got a pork pie order already. Don't worry. Listen, the pork pie order has already been discussed for the task fair. It will be it'll be ready to go. Hey up, Grant. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, John, it's definitely a hot one today, dude. And Paul's saying, is it too hot today to eat pork pies? Nah, mate. Never.
I think I have them cold anyway, so...
Never. However, hot take, it is too hot for a roast dinner. Yay or nay, chat? Definitely too hot for a roast dinner today. Right, well, we've got a bit of a break in the traffic. I'm going to go for a sprinkle. Well, BRB. Leave it on main cam, Brownie, with you, mate.
Okay, we have got a Ryanair going out to Londonderry. But there goes the Sun Express, 737-800. Jane saying she might make some cakes. Jane, that would be very sweet, shall we say. I'm sure the team would love that. I think you've made cakes for us before, haven't you, Jane? Was that like last year? Am I imagining things? I remember Melissa got us some cupcakes. And they were actually ones that were like, me and Martin could actually eat as well. Because we have quite a few food intolerances and stuff. But, I mean, we can get away with some minor treats, of course. My kitchen's like 50 degrees, but lunch is done. Wow. That is hot. I already have a tiny kitchen, and it just gets... The problem with my kitchen is the extractor fan's not very good. So it just gets smoked out super easy. Which I'm regularly doing. Frying things. Here we go. Ryanair 737-800 UK subsidiary, heading off to Londonderry in Northern Ireland. Yellow warning for thunderstorms here in the UK. Yeah, I've heard about that. They very rarely actually happen, you know, here at Manchester. We get a lot of warnings. Since, like, August last year, we've only had one thunderstorm. And probably about 5 to 10 warnings between them dates. John Russell's on the mound. Yo, John. Have you bumped into Sam and Dakota yet? Loads of people in the chat are in the RVP today. Giving him a wave. It was the same on Wednesday as well. We had a lot of people here at the RVP watching the stream.
Who are we waving to?
John Russell's up on the mound in the red.
Oh, aye. Oh, legend.
Or you in the red. Oi. Hey, that was a much closer wave this time, John, than your last wave on the show.
That's the other side of the Mersey.
Yeah, that was hilarious. John Russell, Guinness World Record holder for the longest airliners live wave. He's actually in the Guinness Book of Records, by the way. Hashtag not really. Fake news.
What was the result of the yay or nay? I kind of dropped that bombshell and then went to the toilet. Few nays.
Roast dinner wasn't the question. Why do I hear a plane?
Because you're at an airport.
Ah, yes. Maybe it's that I hear. It must be the Fedham 300 that's behind the Premier terminal.
Just watching the Sun Express on MatCam on the way in. This is probably the best view you're going to get on MatCam as it pulls onto this stand.
This is behind, just heard what you said. Yeah, there's about a 20-second delay on the stream these days.
Oh, getting a shout out.
Oh, shout out in the RVP.
Go on to YouTube and type in Airliners Live. And you'll find out who they are. They broadcast from the property on Sundays and also on Wednesdays. They have a community of thousands and thousands of people that tune in worldwide for their feed. So they're broadcasting literally worldwide today from the circuit. Given what we're doing, what we're doing, given what we're doing, but actually on YouTube.
There you go, guys. Get some waves in the chat for everybody tuning in who might be at the RVP today following that shout out. Let's get some love in the chat as well for the Aviation Society. If you want to keep up to date with everything that they're getting up to, follow their social medias, and there's plenty going on their monthly magazine as well. We love receiving that. You can get it either digital or posted. And they have great events, guest speaker events, and organised trips as well to get involved with if you're part of the Aviation Society. And it's very, very well priced as well. So make sure you check out their links in the chat.
Yeah,
Sun Express just pulled onto stand as well, looking mega.
We got Mike and Steve doing the commentary today. The two voices you can hear in the background.
Very, very occasionally we do see Eastern Airways, which is underside based off operating within from Southampton, but very, very turboprop aircraft. It's quite like the aircraft now. Been superseded by newer MD-170 and 190.
And Peter's tuning in from Morangastown in Kenya, Africa.
Wow.
Love the camera. The streaming is awesome. Peter, that is an awesome place to be tuning in from. Thank you very much, dude. Not many viewers we have regularly tuning in from Kenya, so welcome to you. Do we have any other Kenya viewers in the chat? Let us know, guys. Thank you very much for tuning in. Aviation Dude, thank you very much. Hope you're doing well. Good afternoon. And Holly tuning in from sunny Cyprus. Loving it. Logan Air on the roll there on the south runway. It's on its way to Inverness. And TAS stands for the Aviation Society, Bobby. And a little fact, which you guys may not know, if Brownville can spin it round. A lot of you guys may not know, folks, but I've designed all of the Airliners Live logos on the channel. And before the late Peter Hampson passed away, he asked if I could do something for the Aviation Society. So the new logo, which is on their flag and on the shop, I actually designed, guys. So that's my little claim to fame here in the RVP, and very proud to see that every time we walk in. There you go, little little bit of knowledge. You never know, it might come up on the old Airliners Live quiz at some point. We'll see.
Yes.
Peter tuning in from Orlando, Florida. Welcome to you. Hope you're doing well.
So this is that Phenom 300 from before. Now heading off to Aberdeen. Just holding short of the departure runway.
Parag Shinde tuning in from Mumbai, India. Hello, welcome. Hey Paul, at least you're in now though, mate. At least you're in now, dude. Great to see you. Thanks for tuning in. And that little NetJets Europe aircraft is just going to do a short hop up to Aberdeen in the Phenom 300. Beautiful. Absolutely not, Lee. There's no pub quizzes coming on Airliners Live anytime soon.
No more 90 pointers?
No. For that rocket ship.
It's almost like ancient history, that now, isn't it, on the channel?
It is, yeah.
2021.
For anyone who's new, Brownie will let you know what we did in 2021, guys.
So, yeah, obviously, when the pandemic hit, not only could we not even physically do live streams here, because we've been going for about 5 years now, but obviously there was no planes here. Manchester Airport was down to like a handful of movements per day at one point. So what we decided to do was keep the channel alive and the community alive mostly by bringing you guys quizzes, which happened kind of like they were live streamed from our homes, and they started like aviation themed. And I know other live streamers may have caught on and used the exact same software that we used for some reason. Yeah. But anyway, so then we branched into just general knowledge, and we got the mods helping out making the questions. We got the community in on it as well, and just helping out with feedback, and also making like a scoreboard. And in the end, it went quite well. We'd only usually get between like 100 to 200, participants, shall we say, teams. Some people play as teams, households, families, friends, groups of work colleagues, and they ended up being a thing that surpassed aviation. So it was like we'd end up with this just regular occurrence. And at the time, we weren't doing too good on finances. Obviously, we definitely couldn't afford what we were doing now because we only had a small viewer base in comparison, and we personally were doing not too good on finance, but just a little bit of donations. We'd get like a few quid here and there, and that really helped keep the channel afloat. It helped keep the channel, the community in touch with each other and people talking, and it really gave people something to look forward to during like the tough times, right? And it just kept the channel alive and allowed us to pursue and get back into live streaming slowly.
Yeah, looking back at the quizzes, I think for us, those quizzes were probably the best decision, or one of the best decisions we've ever made on the channel.
Right. Not heard that one before.
Because I think without them, not streaming for all that time, I think a lot of people would have moved on to other things, and the community definitely wouldn't be what it is today without those quizzes, I don't think.
I agree.
Because it really kind of got everybody involved, and it kind of really had some really good community spirit, and we all had a really good laugh and a bit of fun. And
yes,
it was something like a few people said in the chat, during the lockdown there was a lot of people living by themselves, and it just gave everybody something to look forward to and a bit of a laugh. And yeah, they were good. They were good. As you guys know, I'm not a massive quiz fan, but I think they kind of saved the channel in some ways, honestly.
And that led up to being able to live stream at Manchester again slowly. So I think the first stream back was like when we caught one of the last arrivals of the Virgin 747s.
Yeah. stopping. Cheers, Ken. Glad you're enjoying the stream, mate. Tuning in from Staffordshire. That EasyJet in from Rome and just touching down behind it. In from Lisbon is a Ryanair 737.
Kevin Henry in the chat saying he came second once.
Yes. Did anybody in the chat ever win, guys? Who's in the chat that actually won one of those quizzes? Give yourself a shout out.
Yeah. A lot of names in the chat probably weren't even around to be a part of them.
Cheers, Wooly Carroll. Appreciate that.
There goes the Ryanair 73 coming in from Lisbon. And another aircraft landing, a Jet 2.
Hey, Kirsty, under the Manic Mum username. Yep, there you go. Congratulations, Kirsty was one.
I remember that, yeah.
David said he came second in the aviation quiz.
Awesome.
Yeah, they were something else then. They were pretty cool. Writing the questions every week wasn't.
No, that was very hard.
Because believe it or not, I know a lot of you guys don't realise this, but we wrote every question, guys. We didn't start just getting a book out and just getting generic quiz questions. Us and the mods were all involved in writing questions, and a big shout out to all the mods who helped as well. Yeah, we did all the questions ourselves. It took quite a bit of time.
It did.
Cheers, Brian. Glad you're enjoying it, mate. It has been a good stream today, hasn't it, chat?
It's gone fast again.
It has.
Approaching 1 o'clock already.
Definitely looking forward to a nice relaxing afternoon today.
Yeah.
I think we're getting storms, aren't we, actually, this afternoon?
Yeah, allegedly. We'll see if it happens.
And Crew Alex saying, hi guys, loving the stream. I'm going on holiday to Greece from Manchester. How long is the flight?
Depends where in Greece.
In Kos he's going to.
That's pretty far north, isn't it, Kos? So probably 3.5 hours, 3 hours maybe.
Hey, Belgie saying, I introduced the Griffalos, I remember those guys, and Jolly Ollies to the Airliners Live. Very competitive trivia junkies. Hey, Belgie's legend.
They
were very good, weren't they, actually? Morning, John. How you doing, mate? You downloaded BattleBit yet?
Yeah, I'm going to give that a go tomorrow, I think.
Yeah, it's good. And Peter saying, guys, your pizza quality. Your picture quality, says Peter. If you pick a picture, says the picture quality is excellent. It says good, if not better, than broadcast TV. Aww. Thank you very much, Peter. That's awesome, mate.
Cheers.
That's kind of, I know it sounds a bit big-headed, but that's literally what we're going for. Like, me and Andy will not be happy until the broadcast is good enough to be on TV. So the fact that you said that is making us very happy. Thank you very much, mate.
Yeah.
I apologise, I had a bit of a tongue twister then, but there you go. That's live broadcasting for you.
We've often wondered if this would work on TV, just out of curiosity, because there are some pretty niche things on TV these days. I haven't watched TV for a long time. We just watch Netflix and stuff, but and YouTube mostly. But it seems like there's a lot of niches these days. Doesn't like ESPN cover like esports these days, for example? I'm pretty sure.
I mean, on the big CS tournaments, for example, you get hundreds of thousands tuning in.
Yeah.
To those. But like I say, it's not something we're expecting to happen, but
no.
What we mean is we want the quality of the broadcast to be at that level so that you guys are interested, it keeps it interesting, and the multiple camera angles and things, I think, is good.
Pilatus PC24 coming in.
Oh, there you go. Peter saying you're welcome. And I used to work for ITV. Oh, well, so a keen eye then, Peter.
Wow.
That'd be, wow, that'd be the day, wouldn't it? But then again, I don't know if I want to be on TV because I kind of feel like we'd have to adapt and change things away from how we do it.
You'd have some level of, like, producers above you telling you what to say and what to do. And
yeah, I'm not sure, but it's definitely a compliment all the same. Thank you very much, dude.
Nice to see this beautiful little executive jet, Pilatus PC24.
Yeah, nice catch that. And Matt's got a Jet 2 on the taxi out. Anything interesting up there at the minute, Matty boy? Oh, we lost him. Is that why he's texting me? Okay, I thought he was just letting me know he's back. Stand by, chat. Should we ring Matt Smith live on the show, everybody?
Phone a friend.
Should we phone a friend?
Got 30 seconds. Start the clock.
Doop, 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 doop.
Oh.
Okay, Matthew, you've got 30 seconds.
Hello.
I've already used my 50-50. Don't let me down.
Yeah.
Back to the quiz.
In aviation, for £1 million. How's it looking up there, mate?
Really good up here. A bit quiet on the apron, but still 1 or 2 minutes keeping the camera moving. So yeah, should be okay. Thank you.
Good lad.
Is that your final answer?
That's my final answer. No 50-50, no phone call.
Hey, Rocket Wolf, great to see you, mate.
Pretty good though, weren't they? Kept the community together and whatnot.
They did.
Yeah, you were involved in helping with the questions too, Matt. Did a great job.
Yeah.
And they were, like I said, they were quite a while ago now. They were like started in 2020 now. 3 years ago.
Yeah, 2-3 years ago. Good.
Yeah. And I think we had 3 seasons of it, or 4. I think 3, though.
Yeah.
That was enough, wasn't it? 3.
Yeah, I think we were all pretty sick by the end.
Hey, Black Forest, great to see you. And Ryanair Max just vacating in front of us as well. And that's it from Malaga. Beautiful.
Another wave from the flight deck.
And Barry saying, guys, you are already on the TV. You know, that's it. I mean, a lot of people do watch airliners live on the telly, and I guess it's kind of like me, really. I very rarely watch live TV.
Yeah.
I watch the cooking stuff on like a Saturday morning, like Saturday Kitchen Live and that. But apart from that, I'm watching live streams most of the time.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people are kind of shifting towards that point as well. And shows like the Airliners Live, Super Sunday show and the evening show, I think do make up a lot of people's sort of viewing schedule, which is a massive honour for the channel. And yeah, it kind of does show how far we've come as well. And there is a lot of production that goes in behind the scenes. Obviously, I'm sure you guys, if you are new, probably wonder, well, what's Martin doing down there? Why is Andy up on the roof doing all the filming? And there's actually is a lot going on down here, guys. So I'm responsible for running the audio on the channel. I'm also switching between all the cameras, so I can see all the cameras all at once here. I can see Matt's camera, Andy's face cam, my face cam, the camera you guys can see now. And I'm just switching between them, trying to give you guys the very best view and pick out the best bits. So I guess you can kind of, I don't know, what would you say, like a producer role, I guess, is kind of what I'm kind of doing, and a bit of vision mixing as well. So there is a little bit that goes in behind the scenes. I'll see if I can show you guys actually on my camera.
Nice to see a Corendon Max, by the way, coming in. From... Where's she come from? Antalya today.
I'll show you guys quickly. So there we go. So you can see that's my little production studio here. So on the left-hand side is my preview screen. So at the moment I'm just keeping an eye on Matt Cam. And whenever Matt finds anything interesting, I switch over to him. And everything that's on the right-hand side is what you guys can see at home. So anything that's on the right-hand side is what's being sent to broadcast. And down below, we've got little previews here. So this is the camera on the roof. That's my studio cam, which usually got my face on it. There's Andy on the roof. Give us a wave, Andy, there on the roof. There he is. And there's the apron cam as well. We have all our audio set up here, all the microphones running in. I've got a big device here which lets me switch between all the cameras, so I just press a button on here and the cameras change. There's you guys in the chat. Give us a wave, chat. There you all are. We got Twitch on this side, YouTube on this side, so I'm always watching you guys in the chat. And off to the side I've got my phone as well, just keeping an eye on what's moving. So that's kind of how we do things, guys. And I need to rebalance up my camera now, so stand by.
A lot of cables, a lot of hardware, a lot of work.
So a lot does go into these shows, and we put a hell of a lot of effort into it. And you guys, the VIPs especially, and the people who donate to the channel, you've helped make all of it possible as well, because we're able to invest in the equipment we need to put on a show like this. And yeah, we're really, really proud of it. Thanks very much, Diane. That's very kind of you. Thanks for that. Yeah, good idea, Rocket Wolf. Yeah, good idea, mate. Just whack that on the Discord for me, mate, and we'll get that done. And yeah, all that's powered by a custom PC that's built off to the side. I didn't show you guys that, but it's got, like, for any of you tech guys in the chat, it's got a couple of capture cards in and out, so we're bringing all our cameras in through that and vision mixing it on the PC, and then that's sent upstairs via another HDMI cable to our broadcasting encoder, which is what's delivering the feed to you guys. So certainly a lot of moving parts.
Next arrival, there's only one. G-Sun B.
And yes, Peter saying, good to see you using an Aussie mixer. How do you like it? I love it, mate. Absolutely love it, dude. I assume you're talking about vMix, Peter.
Yeah.
Because those guys are Australian. Yeah, we absolutely love it. Awesome bit of software. And I love how it integrates with everything. I'm not going to tell you how we get MatCam in. That's something I'd like to keep to ourselves. But
not cheap.
But it's not cheap as well. There's a bit of jiggery pokery going on to get MatCam's feed into here. But like I said, I don't particularly want to go into that one.
In from Ibiza, the Jet2 A321neo, the one and only. Still only just got the one in their fleet. Airbus Neo.
Yeah, Wooly Carroll. We had the smaller one and we had to get the bigger one because there was just too many buttons we needed to press at once.
Still got the smaller one, haven't we? And that's going to have a use.
Yeah, that's in our studio in the office now. And that kind of gives you guys a bit of a clue for what we're planning for that room.
Yeah, it's going to be good. It's going to be really good. Really nice to see the Neos in the Jet2 fleet.
Yeah, and that's it. We do invest a lot of your VIP support back into the channel to bring you guys the best quality we can and the best show we can. Yeah, we're not shy of investing if it's going to improve the quality of the stream. And that's why we do push things like merchandise and stuff, because it does help us out to keep improving the shows. And you guys love it as well. You guys ask for it. And Terry Allen, thank you very much, mate, becoming a brand new Airliners Live VIP today. Thank you very much, Terry.
Wow, thank
Really
you.
appreciate that. Starlink, not here, no. We don't use Starlink on location. We do use Starlink at the office, though.
Yeah, it's great.
But no, we don't use Starlink on location.
We've actually got 3 heavy aircraft on approach at the moment.
Love it.
Saudia Dreamliner, 2 E787, and Qatar Airways 777.
Nice. I think the Qatar's usually our final arrival, isn't it?
That would be perfect.
So we'll...
Currently on the downwind. There is an aircraft on final approach as well. She's here. Estonian registered. Smart links.
And while you follow that in, Brownick, we'll stick with this Corendon on Matcam. That's going to pull onto stand right in front of us here. This is the beauty of Matcam. I love this view here.
Wow, look at that!
Whoa, that is a shot and a half, that.
Gear down already? That's strange.
Probably wants to lose a bit of speed, mate.
Yeah. Wow, that was so cool.
Great shot.
Looked perfect. The Saudia Dreamliner banking into the final stage of the approach.
And Kenneth White returning for 9 months of business class. I've reached 9 months, he says. Well done, guys. Hey, cheers, Kenneth. Really appreciate that. Hey, nice one, Chris.
It's one of the good things about this setup is now we can, especially when it's clear, we can really see the traffic far away. We've got a new screen up here as well for the main cam, and that's really helped.
Yeah, very high-nit display.
Yeah, it's
so
mad.
you can see it in the sun.
It's brighter than any like phone or tablet I've ever seen.
Well, that's a beautiful shot. The Corendon pulling onto stand there, split winglets, and there it is. See the wobble of the nose as it applies the brakes. We'll switch over to this Smart Links now. Hey, and Durka, welcome, mate. Great to see you on the Twitch channel, dude. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you're doing well. Can we not tempt you over to YouTube? Can we tempt you over? Anyone on Twitch want to come and watch in 4K on YouTube? You know you want to. Come on, guys. Same to you guys watching on Facebook. If you are watching on Facebook at the moment, head over to YouTube and search for Airliners Live. We are live on there. There's a few thousand people watching. It's an awesome place. It's where our community is based as well. Please come across if you can, so we can get you involved in the community, as we don't check the Facebook chat, guys. Oh, you've got both open. There you go, Durka. That's the way to do it, mate. Another TUI Dreamliner on the taxi out on Eagle Eye Cam.
Yeah, I got 2 Dreamliners on final approach.
Beautiful shot.
It's mad.
A few drops of rain in Bolton.
Ooh.
It's coming. I think we're going to get out just in time, I think, chaps.
Sounds like it.
Qatar's gone into a holding pattern. Roger Dodgers. Yeah, it's just to probably create a bit of separation, because ahead of it there's a KLM from Amsterdam and also a Vista Jet Challenger 350. So they'll just be making a little bit of space for that, I assume. And Yibos, thank you very much, mate, for the Twitch Prime for 2 months. Absolute legend. Thank you very much. Durka's farm internet can only handle 720p. John just going straight over to Twitch, just spicing. Great to see you though, mate. Thanks for stopping in. If you have enjoyed today's stream, guys, please give it a like as well.
Okay, one of our Middle Eastern carriers next. We're going to kick down inbound service from Jeddah. Jeddah, of course, is in Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabian Airlines with one of our Boeing 787 Series 9 Dreamliners. Time to reach to Jeddah from Manchester with Saudi.
Thank you, Malcolm. Cheers, mate. No worries, Yorkshire Rose. Great to see you as well. And Durka, cheers for using your Prime, mate. Really appreciate that. Thank you very much. Hopefully Mrs. Airliner's Live's headache's gone when I get back and we can have a nice afternoon. Hopefully watching the storm if we get any.
That'd be great.
Oh, well, she must be feeling better because she sent me a message on WhatsApp. She's been using my weights. She says, I've just done a 30-minute weight session.
Yo!
Hey, let's get some 10 out of 10s in the chat for Mrs. Airliner's Live, guys. She's been doing absolutely mint on the old the health at the minute. She's been doing lots of walking, running on the treadmill. She's been doing a bit of weights here and there as well. And she's lost quite a bit of weight as well. She's doing absolutely mega, guys. Smashing it.
That's awesome.
And yeah, she's just done half an hour on the old weights. Cracking, that.
A couple of heavies on the approach now, I think.
Is it? A couple of heavies, Matt Smith saying.
Yeah, there's TUI Dreamliner first of all coming from Malaga. And there is a TUI Dreamliner waiting to cross the runway as well. We're going to see both in the same shot shortly. There they are. Slowing down real quick. Probably going to make the exit here. Dreamliners everywhere.
Dreamliners for days. Hey, cheers, John. Thank you very much for your order, mate. Really appreciate that. And John Gilder saying, brilliant channel and superb footage. I'll be at the Aviation Park on August 11th. Nice one, dude. I hope you have a great time. And cheers again, Dirk. I appreciate that, mate. Hey, Aguas. Welcome in. Paul tuning in from Oldham under the approach path. Matty Boy Smith lives up in Oldham.
Oh, yeah.
I'll exclamation mark Smithy gives you his exact address in the chat, guys.
Phone number, email address, last 3 digits on my bank card.
Gator, glad you're enjoying the stream. Really appreciate that.
Yeah, it's been great today. A KLM coming in next. It's an Embraer E190. And I've also got the TUI Dreamliner taxiing in as well next to me. Not far behind should be the Qatar Airways.
Yeah, it's established now. That's in behind the the Vista jet.
Oh, I like that Vista jet, the Challenger.
Yeah. Oh, got the hiccups.
Oh.
Oh. The TUI Dreamliner. Taxiing passes here at the RVP. Make sure you come down and show your support to the RVP, guys. Links will be in the chat. An awesome place to come and view the aviation action. And as you can see, plenty of room, plenty of space, and you get really close to the planes as well, guys. We love our home being here at the RVP, and a big shout out to them for working with the channel and also the Aviation Society as well. Make sure you come down, loads of things to do. You got Concord based here, the cafe, the shop, there's toilets on site as well, a huge viewing area. Literally nothing more you could want, guys, for an awesome, awesome day out.
So we started off this morning in Luxembourg.
There it is on the main cam, the 777 on the way in from Qatar. It's going to be our final arrival for the day, folks, in from Doha. 6 hour, 40-minute flight for the 777-300.
Yeah, loving it.
And Grant, yeah, imagine, mate, the rear view mirror of this Challenger, seeing a 777 right behind it. We'll be getting off the runway quick, hopefully right in front of us. It is a nice jet. And a huge thanks to all our mods today, doing a great job. Cheers, guys.
Yeah, really good. Lots of new names in the chat as well. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. And next to the subscribe button on YouTube, there's a bell icon. Set the notifications to all to get an alert as to when we go live.
Yeah. Durka saying, did you guys not fancy heading over for Flight Sim Expo? I did go a few years ago, Durka. I just didn't go this year. I don't know why. I've kind of been out of the loop a little bit of Flight Sim recently. But it is on our list. We do need to start making an appearance there, absolutely.
Yeah, maybe next time, especially with the Simulate channel.
Supernova, welcome in. And Chris, thank you very much for the £10 donation, saying great show as ever. B Network Bus Fleet number 40759 is still advertising the last Airliners Live badge ever in stock.
Wow.
That's amazing, Chris. Thank you, dude.
It's like the Captain Mark of buses.
It is. Cheers for supporting the channel, Chris, as well. Legend.
Just a quick look at the BizJet. Go out.
That is a stunner.
Oh, greased it.
Mate, silky. Silky touchdown there from the Qatar triple. And it's not just your Ford Focus that has squeaky brakes, folks. Boeing 777s have them too.
Yeah, real squeaky.
We'll break away from that for a second as Matt's got a TUI Dreamliner on the stand there. And Barbara P. Sterling, hello, welcome to you. I'm afraid you're just catching us, Barbara, at the end of what's been an awesome, awesome show. But she says, a quick visit before I get ready to go to church. Thank you very much for stopping in and saying hello, Barbara. That's very kind of you.
Yeah, I know you were tuned in on Wednesday, and likewise again, every Wednesday, guys, we are live from 4 p.m. UK time.
Yeah.
That's on our summer schedule, and that's going to continue till about September.
Yeah, I hope to see you in on Wednesday, guys.
The next live stream on Airliners Live, though, is tomorrow, 6 p.m. UK time, for the Flight Sim Weekly Show with John Fezzer. And as we mentioned, in a couple of months, that particular show will migrate over to the Simulate channel, which has been growing at a nice pace.
It has.
And Fezzer has been doing a lot of work over there to get some good videos over there. So anyone who's into any kind of flight sim, definitely worth checking out the Simulate by Airliners Live YouTube channel. Get a few drops of rain up here now.
Yeah, it's just starting, isn't it? I think we're wrapping at the right time there.
Really are. Don't think I've got much waterproofing today anyway, so Certainly would be a nightmare.
Yeah, cheers, Lee. Yeah, I did keep forgetting about the clock, guys, so it's back in. It's back in now.
That's great. Yeah, especially for those watching in other time zones or people watching the stream back.
I do want to make it 24-hour. That's my only job to do before we finish. Pelting it down in Blackpool. Pack up quick, lads, says Shirley.
Oh dear.
Roger. We'll get this triple in and then we'll call it a day then.
Yeah, I'll catch this TUI landing. It's 737-800 from Mahon in Menorca.
Mahon.
And then Qatar will be in next.
And Matt Smith, if you want to give us a wave as well. Let's get some 10 out of 10s and Matt Cam emotes in the chat for Matt doing a mega job today. Absolute legend up on the apron cam every Sunday, smashing it. Probably the best addition to Airliners Live in years, guys. Absolute legend, the big man Matt Smith. And I hope you've had an absolutely fantastic stream today, guys. We've absolutely loved it.
Yeah, it's been awesome. The rain now falling as well, gently, so a lot of people making a move. Awesome show.
Yeah, that was so cool. Loved it. I really enjoy our weekend shows. But that's it, folks. We're done here today. I hope you've had a great stream with us. Really appreciate your viewership as well. It's been an absolutely belting show. My name's Martin. To all the new viewers, a very warm welcome to you. We got Andy up on the roof doing awesome camera work for us all day today. And as we said, Matt Smith on the apron cam, bringing you all of the aviation action from the apron. But I hope you have enjoyed it. We've been Airliners Live. Keep your eye on our Airliners Lounge channel next week. 2 new videos coming for you. And of course, if you do love your flight sim content, make sure you tune in to John Fez's stream Monday night. And he's been putting loads of content out on the flight sim channel as well. So make sure you check out Simulate by Airliners Live. Tons of content, guys. We're not stopping. We're going 100% all day, every day. This has been Airliners Live. You guys have been absolutely mega. And we'll see you tomorrow in the Sunday stream on Wednesday at 4 p.m. right here from the RVP, guys. Evening shows on Wednesday. Take it easy. We'll see you next time. See ya. And Amy, thank you very much for the last minute 199 super chat supporting the channel. Amy, staff nurse, thank you so much. Cheers, guys. Ciao for now. I've not heard anyone say that for ages. Ciao for now.
Driver flying on the cover, different faces, but they're always the same. Say they'll make you a star if you just sign your name. But that man doesn't know that we are bulletproof. Keep one foot on the sky and a foot on the roof.
One more plane, Brownie. One more plane, Arcade. Not that one. The landing one. One more airplane sponsored by LA Flights. Take care, guys. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time. See ya.